stop recording.
Från måndag spelar allting vidare. Ja, det är han. De håller på att ställa ordning just nu, han säger vatten idag också. Då ser vi att folk börjar dricka med.
Frejas hembok, om någon som hör. Vill ha det. Och penning på tråd. Vi har så jävla stor. Och...
Hyfsat svar här också.
Ja!
Och som sagt, du som är lite skräcksnart, när kommer folk tillbaka igång när du kommer hoppa till 100.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Jag spelar avspelningen innan. Jag hörs om jag tar lite högre, men vi kommer att höra. Det är kylsystemet till kaféets kyla.
Just det, tack.
Jag har bytt ut lite bilder på folk. Jag ska bara ta vita.
Peter skrev ut den här skickan. Ja, det här är den. Man bara skrev ner min plus de extra.
Och vi två har bytt.
Ja, jag har där.
Ja.
Och har vi här.
Ja, alltså. Så ser jag inte måla hon så gamla. Det är Dimitri som gör den ju. Det är han som gör den, så jag inte måla hon så gamla.
Jag är väl inte där, jag är ju här uppe.
Det var där det var sist när du var med fötterna på jorden.
Okej.
De som jag valde förra gången.
Ja visst ja, det är ju en drivning.
Ja, men det här är, det är för när vi spelar nästa gång.
Det säger okej. Så kan ha den går.
Okej, who wants this?
What's that?
Jag ska slå en drill och vill ni packa upp sista biten.
Chocolate coated corn crisps. Det är min.
Så där, jag ligger här nere. Jag bara gör det på en recording. Så här ska jag göra recording.
Also, this is why we didn't need to go on my. And also this. And then also this.
Oh, what the gym. Bara
Där. Så den här behöver upp.
jag får designa henne från olika.
Ja.
Dimitri.
Men du kan inte släppa den.
Han hatar att jag fixar det.
Och ett av mina språk. Det här världen jag...
Alltså 3D light, så idag kan spela lite grann.
Hur har du lust att världen?
Det kan mycket väl.
Det är här som jag inte har just nu. Men om vi byter dag så kan vi göra det.
Okej.
Men jag behöver. Så jag håller.
Heter RPG är på väg. RPG är på väg. Nu då kommer färdiga lite grann och så. Så att du kan göra någonting och så.
Alright, so we're gonna get into it because we're gonna effectively use these 3 hours to finish this up. And there's a lot of loose ends to finish up here. You managed to, in a very short amount of time, put a great majority of the party in grave danger.
That's what we do.
Which I appreciate. I appreciate
We
that a
didn't
lot.
need Larissa. But
So I placed this here, and the last thing that happened was you. And then that's where I had a pointy thing.
We need to correct.
Oh, sorry, no. It's Bad Wish. That's brown hand.
From him.
What do we do?
Correcting. Wrong hand. It's wrong hand. And no, this guy, not this guy.
No, but he's in the.
Oh, okay. Oh,
He's not there. So you have. Let's see here. We start with Larissa. Sorry, let's start with Naib, Larissa, Felgos, him, Minotaur, Brown. That's correct.
yeah.
It's just that I don't have the finished.
1 month ago.
I totally forgot how many spells.
So 1 month ago.
1 month
Yeah.
ago.
That's how often. You use it.
Already 2 months already.
So we played 1 month ago. That's how often we used to play before we started playing.
Yeah.
Fun. Yeah. Okay. So I thought it was longer. Actually, that's quite longer. Okay.
I totally forgot about how many spells you used.
Oh, I can double check that. Druid, right?
I think I used this ability like once.
How many spells have you used?
Yeah.
That I cannot tell you.
Okay, let's just pretend it's like
You had a hidden coffee.
What other spells do you have?
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Level 1, 1,
Perfect.
2, 3.
Okay. So let's go ahead and recap.
1 month ago.
Yeah.
You are quite literally 20 centimeters from each other. Why are you lagging? Okay, it's like, oh shit, sorry. Okay, so, and once again, that thing's going to start in a second. Be prepared, mentally prepared. Okay, so you came to this casino for various reasons. We have you who wish to recruit the Rowdy Five, but there's only 4 of them, to Jolasco's cause. We have Tux, who's kind of just tagging along, I guess, at this point. We don't really have any actual quests here you're doing.
No.
Apart from surviving, don't get it. There's no point here. We have Wish, who's here to expose the fake Wish, also named Brown. We have you.
Yes, one of them.
Just want to fight, in which you're actually doing it.
Yeah.
We have you.
The bar sleeping. Fuck.
Exactly. Why did you
As
come here?
usual.
As usual.
What?
You came here just to have fun at the casino. Okay, brilliant. And what about Naveen? What's your...
Get some.
It went spectacularly badly. Now, you arrived by ship. And this is when you realize that this casino was more than meets the eye. As you realize it's on the back of a giant dragon turtle. You entered the twisted stairway and into the giant great hall of the casino as people started splitting up based on their masks. Let's talk a bit about masks. There's the black mask of Naive, who says that you're there for business, not really for any of the pleasure. We have the teal mask of Tux, which means you have to indulge in different hard narcotics. We have a wish
Purple mask.
which shows you there to show your powers in the cultural arts.
Which I kind of did by messing up their magic.
And you did. And weirdly enough, Brownham kept playing. Figured out why.
With some help from
Exactly. Then we have you with your fighting mask, the blood red mask, which shows that you are here to bruise. And we have you
With the photo.
in your orange masks. You're here to drink and eat. And you did eat. God.
And I won.
So what happened? Let's talk about Naib. You entered. What have you done in this casino so
Yeah. In his memory, to the last time, he tried to talk with this beauty, and they had a good relationship. But after he didn't know where she is, but he saw other 3 girls, and he tried to do his next plan but he's not really good at talking. But other 3, they know he wants to talk with them. But yeah, we will see what's happened next.
So you are trying to get in touch with me. It's not going correct. You have to talk to someone at the fight. Which one did you talk to? No, she's the one fighting.
Oh.
You talked to someone else.
There's 2 fake and
Let's see here. Has to be one of these.
2.
Exactly.
The eldest one and yeah.
This is the eldest one.
Yeah.
Called Sade. The one in the cage. Let's pop over to you.
Yeah.
You came here. What did you do?
First, I fought a Minotaur
Mm-hmm.
that I defeated with some help unknown to Lionheart.
Yeah.
And the double axe. And then I took a little short a rest and started fighting her. And as I remembered, I'm having a shield and a sword. With my shield hand is holding up in the air.
Yep.
With a spear through me.
Yep.
That she is holding on to.
That is very much correct. There is this scene in the middle. Through the mesh of the cage, you see the spear dripping blood onto the mat. Now let's move over to. We're going to take Tux last because you're in the most dramatic situation at the moment. Let's talk Clarissa.
Mm.
Clarissa met a body.
Yep.
That seemed tiny, but was not so tiny. You entered an eating competition with what you later found out was a copper dragon called Feldo. And you won.
Yeah.
Because you turned
Because you turned into a T-Rex. Spawning one of my favorite fan arts of this campaign ever, which is the freaking Godzilla poster, which was amazing. Immediately after finishing this eating competition, you started a drinking competition.
Yeah.
With the same dragon.
Yeah.
And how was that go?
I lost.
You lost. What happened to you then?
I don't know. I'm blacked out.
You blacked out, face down on the counter, where you are right now. Okay, let's talk Lyrene. You entered.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you did disappear off into
Yes.
private quarters for a while, doing some rather exotic activities, defying gravity and all that ways, and morals, not everything. Common sense, physics.
As they do always.
After that, you notice something. You notice that the lady. Let's go ahead and show you guys this lady. It's gonna be the wrong
It's
way. I
not
think.
no longer with, yeah, she's no longer
We'll
with
get
us.
to that. The one that you followed in, rather crucially right behind her as she was trying to enter, you saw her entering the private room right here, having a meeting with this guy. Remember him?
Yeah.
Hey? What's his name? Come on, you want him to make you a vampire, you can't remember his bloody name. Literally. It's Arthur. Just think of Arthur, but add an R at the end. And his 2 hounds. Quite
Hounds.
literally. You snuck in and spoke to him, and she left in a huff. And you found out why. Why did they have a falling out? I'll tell you if you don't remember. I like how you murdered someone and go like, why did I do that? No.
I wasn't drunk.
Basically not.
I was drunk. The ring wasn't.
He asked you to kill her. And the reason for that was quite simple. She had a house. He wanted that house. He didn't want to sell. So she died. It was as simple as that. You said yes. You followed her out onto the steps where she stood. She just gathered some sea air. She said hi to you. And
No, you
stood.
brought her out.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I was invisible.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
turned invisible.
Brought her out.
How did you bring her up? Was she already dead by then? No.
Yeah, no, I whispered into her ear.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
recorded.
Oh, you rolled really good on persuasion as well.
Yeah.
And she went out following the mysterious voice. You never should do that, obviously, because you will end up with your. Then you tried. You had a moment where you was thinking of convincing her to just disappear, be gone, never be seen again.
Pretend to be that piece.
But then you saw the hound up on the wood,
Yeah,
up on
I
the roof,
slit her
looking down
throat.
at you, and you slit her throat. Now you have some problems. You haven't actually. You had some ideas what to do, but we never actually got to those ideas. You want to disappear into the ocean, yada yada. But
Oh, I already. It's very ridiculous.
But the situation right now is that the blood has been running down her dress, staining the stairs, dripping down. As you stand, you also have a knife like a nice arterial spray all over you. Just
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna go into the ocean.
that's the solution. Let's move on.
And
Let's
that's
talk.
actually
Let's talk
I'm gonna
wish.
turn into a shark.
Oh, yeah.
You arrived. What did you do after that?
I cringed a bit when people started to play.
It performed all manner of ways. Everything from horrible stand-up comedy to the abusing of loops.
And discovered some sort of magical line. And came from
Exactly, like some manner of arcade device that created a field where everyone inside can't help but be enthralled by whatever performance is done.
which I went up and overloaded, much to the dismay of for
Yeah, his jokes fell a bit flat after that.
yes.
And then did he? No, after that, one of the headliners for the evening we're about to play, Wish. But it wasn't. He had a brown paw.
Yes, played a bit too good, even with the machine gone.
And
So-
the neighbor helped you figure out why. Hidden in the crowd, a small boy dressed in like proper mage robes, like expensive proper university mage robes. But he's like 8 years old
And control.
and controlling, doing the same manner of magic as the one that made them sound good. What did you do then?
Stuck to the crowd, trying to knock him out. Well, you
Use the dagger.
used the dagger to hold close place.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So could knock him out. The magic appeared, Brown started
Then you should be over here. Right?
This is before.
Oh yeah,
This
okay.
is before. And
then,
after that, I move.
And then what happened here? What's this?
And
Yeah,
then this is
Brown-
after when he cannot he cannot do anything. He's unconscious.
Yeah.
Brown
Um,
hand started
yeah.
sounding like crap.
He did.
And everybody noticed. He
Red.
ran off. I tried to run after, failed miserably
Oh yeah.
by trying to go through the wall.
Yeah.
When
Oh shit.
yes, went through the door instead after disguising myself as Baoning, the owner of the place, and trying to convince Brown to stay and take his payment.
It's a
Really
fight.
managed to convince him.
He wasn't convinced.
No,
Because
and
he did see you running through the crowd. He saw it and he went, "Oh fuck!" and then he ran.
so,
So at the moment, you have just tumbled over, basically thrown yourself over here. He is just about to head out the door, and this is where we're at. And it's actually his turn.
Yep.
Was it the end of his turn or was it the start of his turn? It is the start of his turn. So we'll get to that. Now let's talk about the one in the most peril. And I'd like you to imagine the wind just whooshing at your clothes, tearing at them, pulling at them, as you spin. And every time you spin, you see the large glowing light. Yeah. Down below, because you are 200 feet in the air. You have yeah, exactly. You will reach the ground. Yeah. One way or another. And will that's very soon actually. Yep. There's nothing no one except Brown has.
it's
and
the ground or the roof.
I gotta. God damn it. This is the tricky part about falling in 5e.
Maybe someone can run with three.
It's not really about the. Actually, what I'll do is, you'll hit the roof, and then round after you'll hit the ground. We are fucking a bit with physics, but it gives you a slight hint of a chance. And the only reason I'm slowing it down is to hit the roof, and also these are. Let's see if I can show you. Here we go. This is how it looks just below. This is pathways up above. You're gonna manage the lights and everything and take care of the roof. So you're gonna slam smack dab into one of these, and you will break it, breaking your fall and giving you an extra round. And you will also have a chance to grasp on. It would be a fucking tricky roll. So I'm gonna.
I have cure wounds, but I don't think
Do you have turn huddle into human?
No, I don't. I don't have that.
Or change
Sorry.
human.
And
Great restoration.
no one has any idea that you're up there.
No, he went into smoke in a room, and it's suddenly he's gonna be crashing through the ceiling.
Yeah.
So let's.
The problem is that, and no one knows where I am because
no
when
one has
I
any idea.
before the falling, I was invisible.
That's true.
I-
Something happened. Let's talk about before this. Those things that
Yeah.
happened to you before this. You had your eyes set on the bag of holding that
Bombing.
Yeah,
wasn't that really funny for some
Bombing.
reason. Because you guesstimated that there should be a large amount of coinage and valuables.
yeah,
Well, how did it go? What happened?
badly. She didn't want to follow me out,
Nope,
It's
not
not-
interested at all.
and when I get back, they drove by, one of them,
Rolling by.
me, and wanted to talk with me.
Had the little talk, and they found
And
the false
they-
ticket.
The false ticket, the Minotaur,
False
was also there.
Yeah. They wanted to kill me. So I tried to escape.
And you ran back into the room.
And
over here.
change the form to halfling form. From
Yeah,
high elf to
I changed from half elf
high elf. High elf.
to a halfling
Hmm?
while I'm playing the bagpipe. I'm
Oh yeah, you're right.
invisible.
You ran out blowing the bagpipes, and then you, for some reason, smoked Wizard Sleep.
Yeah,
I mean, I got you planned up until this point.
yeah,
The Wizard Sleep was kind of a curveball for me.
yeah.
Okay,
It was.
so you're not here at the moment.
But I have a question
Go ahead.
because I'm going with the bagpipe. He's in the cage.
Yeah.
The drow in there.
Yeah.
She's blind.
Yes.
Does she have disadvantage checks if she cannot hear me playing the bagpipe?
If it's loud enough that it drowns out.
I
all the
tried
sound.
to roar it last time. It didn't pass it well.
He seems more daredevil than actually proper blind.
I just lost.
But you would assume that roaring, yes, but some manner of like large, like really loud sound, shrieking sound would probably make her not able to.
And not the bagpipe.
No.
No.
So
Then I got into the room, take some wizard sleep, and
now we're gonna go ahead and change away from the calm music because we're not in a calm situation at all.
It's
And we're
really
gonna
happy.
start right over here in the kitchen. The smell of pretty much everything under the sun cooking permeates the air again. You hear the loud noises of a ton of chefs preparing large quantities of food, mostly for you and the Felgos. It is just a cacophony of sound in here. But through this half wall, over the barrels, you see him stopped in the doorway. He rummages through his clothes and picks up what appears to be a small marble. He holds it in front of him. Roll an insight. Stupid. Well, he looks terrified as he goes, "Don't make me use this!" And then he runs out. You hear paws on sand, and then you don't really see it at all. We move over
Some do.
to her. Now she is standing over here. Weren't you talking to her?
I have talked to them. I want to recruit them and talk to those four together, and they knew it, but they want to focus on what's happened now because they are looking for the high elf with the false ticket.
Now, which one were you in the room with? It was. I'm talking to. Which one of these was in the room with you?
These two fake and
That's what I thought.
fake and started.
Oh yeah, and they started spreading out to
Mhm.
find you. Exactly. So she's moving
And one of them threw a dagger at me.
at you or on you.
At you. I have it in the back.
So you're falling with a dagger in your back at the moment. Brilliant.
Yeah, she hit two of them.
Oh.
One hit.
That's
So
very, very interesting. Actually, it's them too right now. You see, as she moves through the crowd, she suddenly barks out an order in Drow. She points down to the carpet. You see small red stains leading this way. These two follow up as they move towards the room where they believe you to be. It's not her turn yet, but she will move as well. And as they move towards the place where they think you are, it's your turn.
It's me! Holy
This
fuck.
is your view right now, I think. No. No, this is your view. You have your entire round until you hit the glass. When you hit the glass, you're going to break through the glass and hit this walkways below. You can pick wherever you want to hit. You can also avoid the walkways, but that will make you hit the ground hard immediately. Yeah. And it will also need an acrobatics to shift. At the moment, you're heading straight for this little like X right here. Now what does I'm amazed that hasn't started yet. It's gonna scare the shit out of you. So what do you do, Tux?
Holy shit. What comes up must come down.
That's the
Okay.
the rushing wind around you.
You were right. You were from here. Okay.
Sound effect.
Yeah, exactly. You can barely hear anything over the rushing wind. You can even feel the wind.
I can feel the wind in my
So
ass.
hopefully this stops after your round and starts in your round every round. Okay, Tux.
Okay.
Coming. First of all, I'm gonna need an acrobatics to steady yourself. So you're kind of doing this instead of Yes, just one. I need, and this decides if you get disadvantage on whatever the hell you try to do.
Hey, the
Acrobat. 10.
And it's what I needed. You managed to, after pulling the freaking cape from your face and kind of getting your hat back on, you're suddenly flying downwards, facing downwards, looking at this.
I will try to, first of all, take the dagger out of my back, then take off my clothes, if it's alright. This quickly into my bag.
You're about to burst through a glass window, and you stood naked.
I will take it over my head like fucking Mary Poppins.
What? That's clever.
Because it's a wide clothes.
Yeah, okay. First, I need sleight of hand. It's good dexterity, trying to get all the fucking buttons and everything when you're.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah. This tells you how many clothes you get on. Do you have a cape?
What?
Do you have a cape? Mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can show her costume. I have do the illustration, and it's our group actually. Yeah, but
That's perfect, because then we'll decide what you have on based on this information.
yeah.
One sleight of hand. First of all, oh fuck.
Oh.
4.
Oh, fine.
First sleight of
4.
4.
Do you even get dagger?
Dagger.
You do not get the dagger out. It's just lodged. You cannot fucking reach it. Then what?
Then what? Can I still take off my clothes?
You can, but it'll tear where the dagger was. I found it.
Oh, nice.
Still sleight of hand.
Absolutely.
Not this. We have changed the other clothing.
Oh,
I have special design for with 6.
yeah, right.
It's not her original clothes.
You are very much correct. Let's go ahead and put that up.
As the constant artist, I have some rejection.
Here we go.
Yeah, this is.
Okay, Facebook.
This in our group a little bit.
Like a Brazilian.
No, it's not. It's all our.
Is that what?
It's all.
Probably not. Men fick upp det. Det är typ här och sen finns det... Det kommer inte vara din tid på ett tag. Så. Alright, you have the flowing matrix.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's pull those off and try and make a cruise character.
With the slides on that.
This.
18.
You manage to just kind of slip out because you hear them tear where the dagger was. But now they're fluttering about. What do you want to do with them?
I want to stabilize and make me so small and tiny while I'm holding it. And can I use it as a post so I can change
Direction.
direction?
Okay.
If I want to fall
Send.
in the ocean, say,
New.
You want? Oh shit! You want to try and get the ocean?
I try to expand softer.
Okay, let's go ahead and take you here. This is your current path. Now, I'm gonna need acrobatics, and here's the thing: for every one you roll, like if you roll a 1, you can change your direction by, say, yeah, that's it. You get 5 feet. 5 feet times what you roll. Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
So what's your total?
7.
So 7 times 5?
Yep.
So you can change this much. You could roll a 20. You could have been out here.
I did.
So you can change anywhere you want. This is the cage down below. This is a table of cards. This is fire. Don't fall into that.
Say, try to
Here. Okay. And that is the end of your round. The whooshing comes to a sudden end, and all you feel is pain. How much HP do you have? Wow. Wow. Well, interesting. Split by half. There is a chance you don't pass out. But I need to roll snake eyes. I did not roll snake eyes. There is a loud crashing glasses sound from above as the ceiling collapses with huge chunks of glass. The last thing you feel is a shards of glass penetrate your body. I need you to roll a d6 to see what kind of permanent damage you make.
5.
Right. And it is slashing damage. There you go. 5. Okay. Okay. Oops. You smash through glass, you lose consciousness, and all of you, the noise just stops. Everyone looks up at the crashing ceiling. Everyone. You see a naked halfling smash in to the walkways above, crashing through it, sending splinters down below and large chunks of timber. And that should place you somewhere around here.
On the walkway. Does that sound make me wake up?
Roll pure wisdom check. 10 or more and you wake up.
Wisdom. Wisdom saving. Or just...
No, just the plus. You stay asleep. Now, at the start of your turn, you have just smashed through the walkway, and the next turn is from the walkway to the ground. You will be passed out for that, but everyone else has to.
I can't do anything.
No, you are unconscious. You literally, you unconscious with the slashing of the glass. Now, Lionheart.
Yeah.
Something lands in the cage.
Isn't that funny?
Oh yeah, it is. But something lands in your cage. A small, furry foot. Oi.
What?
Your foot was cut off from smashing through the glass.
Oh.
So a small, fussy halfling foot lands in the cage, right between you and her as she looks down at it and notices it. And then glass rains down. I'm actually gonna.
Jag håller ju från det in. En hungrig. Va? That's perfect.
Don't eat him. Don't eat him.
I will not.
We need a little. Perfect. Oops. Please next. Second. Where did you have shoes? What's that shoes? Ooh, look at that. Yes. It's the situation right here.
Oh.
Now, the large piece of glass just smash on the cage. Because it has like small splinters and stuff to go through, and you get that. It does cover the entire floor of the cage in small pieces of glass. So we have that. Yeah. He smashed through the ceiling. And she smashed through the ceiling. Hit the walkway, smashed through that, lost a foot, through it with all the glass, and this is the glass raining down. After that, appropriately, it's Lionheart.
Question. This says Final 50. That it's entangled.
Yeah.
How does it entangle?
By summoning plants. By summoning plants.
Oh.
One.
Yes, please.
No. Oh,
So Lionheart, you stand there.
Yeah.
You feel the throbbing pain in your shoulder as you are irritated. You see on your paws, all around you, are just like super sharp pieces of glass. Any step you take, any movement you make, will hurt.
Good thing I'm in the air still.
Good thing you're enraged.
I'm not reading. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should die soon.
Yeah.
Shut up. Oh wait. Oh, you
I can see that. Okay.
That helps marginally. Oh, that was a nat 20. I remove it because the landlord gets
Alright.
Okay, so.
I'm thinking since I'm not on the ground, I'm in the air. Still.
No, they are
Oh, yeah.
What we need for.
Oh shit, yeah!
We're up.
both two.
So I'm gonna go ahead and place you like this. Doesn't really matter exactly
She's
where
here.
you are.
She's here.
I'm thinking that she is attached to the spear that is inside of me. I'm thinking
I actually like that. She's hanging there. I like that. I like
Yeah.
that. I like that. You're like holding onto the cage
Yeah.
as she's pierced you through, and below you is just glass.
Yeah.
And we're talking, if you land from up here, it's gonna be bad.
I know. That's
So
why
what do you do?
I'm tossing my sword down.
You sword roll. It depends. What do you want to accomplish? Do you want it to embed itself in the ground fully, or just?
Just lie on the ground because I don't see it right now. For my
I was gonna just like the hand to.
No,
No, can't have that.
then I'm gonna jump up, grab the spear,
Hmm?
and make sure she is below me, and then just go straight down.
That is super mean.
I wanna win.
Okay. I mean, yeah, because you have like imagine like there aren't They're kind of like on each other, like this down below. Okay, so you let go of the cage behind you, claws scraping against the iron, and you start falling. You push the spear on, and she follows along. It is strength versus acrobatics. Because you're trying to basically muscle her down into the class, and she's just trying to claw her way around you to kind of get onto your back. So, I'm gonna grab her stats super quick.
Come on, lucky die. You lucky die.
There we go. Cassia has +7 on acrobatics.
Oh, I got +3.
Oh!
Big bump.
Is it strength or athletics?
Athletics.
Oh, +10. Nice.
So total up,
And 4.
means that she needs. If she gets 17, that means you're even. That means you will fall on your sides onto the glass. Anything below and she's in the glass, anything above and you're in the glass. Okay. This is actually very interesting. 10. As you manage to dig your claws into her, keeping the spear in you as you land on the ground with a crunch. Now you're going to get to roll the damage to this. Just going to decide what the damage is for falling from the side of a cage onto glass. Let's start with the fall damage. That's 2d6. So grab 2d6. Then we're going to call this an improvised weapon, which gives you a d4 plus your strength as well. And then we have the glass, which is another d6 of piercing damage. So 3d6, 1d4 plus your strength.
And strength. Där har vi 12 plus 5 plus 5.
Nej, det där.
Oj,
Det är
plus 3.
So total damage is
12, 15, 17, nej, 17, 20 skick.
20. There's both the crunch, and then there's the crunch of glass, and then the thud of you hitting straight down with your weight on top of her. It hurts. You hear the wind get knocked out of her, and she kind of just goes, and just blood and saliva spits out. You see her as her mouth twitches for a bit, about to lose consciousness, but then she snaps back and grins super wide, just blood running down both smiles. She's still up. She leans up and whispers into your ear, "That hurt." Well, and then it's Wish.
Oh,
We flash into the kitchen where Wish is. Some chefs have started looking up, started talking a language you don't understand. Oh, thank you. You don't understand. Started pointing at you with huge cleavers.
I'm looking at your boss.
They go,
Screw them. I'm gonna. How far is the doorway?
That depends. Do you want to jump over something?
No.
Then it's 20, and then another 10 to make it straight out the door.
What do I see there?
You reach up. Below you, there's sand. There's a little like rock to your left, and then outside, you see him standing at the edge of the ocean, looking rather defeated as he looks down at the giant fin below, kind of doing this motion. He turns around, and it's obvious he's prepared an action. As he holds the ball in a shaking hand and points to the rock. I'll do it!
I'm in a swift motion. I'm gonna bring out one of the darkness torches, light it up and throw it towards him.
Oh yeah,
To
okay, good.
and those in darkness.
I like it. It will be an aggressive action, and he's looking for those. What are you trying to achieve exactly?
I am basically trying to blind him, so he has no idea where he's going.
Okay, I need you first of all to hit him with the dex.
I don't need to hit him with the. Oh yeah, it's,
You need to get it close to him.
Yeah, it's thunder effect.
What's the range on that?
Sorry?
What's the range in the darkness? Did they give you the range in darkness?
30 feet. 40.
30 feet range. That makes sense. Yes. It means that you cast pretty much all of this into darkness.
Yes.
So you do not need to actually hit it, but you will cast yourself in darkness as well.
It's okay. I want to try and throw it close to him as possible.
Okay. Roll an X. Now, I'd like to point out that rolling badly here means it goes in the fucking ocean.
Yeah.
You get to add sleight of hand.
So
18. It lands in his feet, sticking in the sand as it ignites. And you see this, you've never seen this before in your life, like this sphere of darkness just.
used it in stable.
Yeah, we use it.
You have seen it once before in your life. And it lights up, well, it darks up.
Yeah.
And do you want to use the movement?
Sorry?
You have moved, use the action, and that's it. Through the darkness, you hear the sharp breaking of glass. And you hear the sound of, how do I describe it? Just imagine silk dragging against paper, but magnified 20 times. Multiple silk handkerchiefs dragging against stone, multiplied hundreds of times. And you swear you feel something start wrapping around you.
My
You hear Brown Hand scream.
It's scream painfully or
In pure, unadulterated terror.
awesome.
You're like, brilliant. Brilliant. I'm going to go ahead and make this darkness happen on the map. Yeah. I'm going to change away from the actual hard rock. That's better. I like how there's 2 tables left on the fucking beach.
Because someone to clean up after.
Ooh. There we go. Perfect. You're both inside this. Actually, it's more like this because, yeah,
It's
exactly. So, the question is, can I give you this?
Can I do an arc?
No, but I can show you it. This is the token underneath. So, leaving you, we move on over here. Now, they have gathered up and are moving towards the room where Tux just appeared. But then they crash through the roof. You're no longer visible. You're no longer playing in the background. Right? They watch you as you start fall. Everyone here in this room can see the halfling as well. Fall.
Good, this action for what I'm
Naked.
doing.
The naked halfling without a foot. That's bleeding out at the moment, yes. Unconscious. As they start making their way over.
They can recognize with the dagger. But I think maybe it's better they can do the check before when she is talking to them. She is a high elf. But after when she wrong, she turned to the halfling.
Someone just smashed through the ceiling. I think they want to investigate that.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean it has to be her.
Oh.
It's just,
Oh,
what the fuck is that?
Oh.
Loreen, blood covers you. She is crumpled in front of you, throat slit, pooling blood down the stairs. What do you do?
I turned invisible.
On you.
I think the blood is gonna turn invisible with me.
The blood on you, yes, it does. The one on you, not hers. It's still running down.
Yeah, well, dragging her is not a hostile action.
Dragging her is not a hostile action.
Okay, good. any hostile actions and I turn invisible.
So what do you want to do now?
I want to drag her to the beach. But I can't turn her.
No, you cannot. You start dragging the body down.
Yeah, well, everyone is very occupied there, so I have that to mind.
Now, you make your way onto the beach. Now, there is this awful.
I don't think they're gonna.
No, it must have been for you. As her head kind of hits. Or her heels, depending on which end you go.
Wait, but aren't they like chaotic natural or something? I don't think I care.
That is entirely up to you. I'm just telling you what you see. Now, there is a slight issue.
I will have to go and scrub the floor.
This-
While invisible. Don't I mean doing
This is left as you pull her down towards the beach. Now, the blood on the beach is easy. Kick the sand over, that's fine. The blood
Yeah, like I
on
still
the-
haven't passed without a trace.
doesn't really help in this situation. If you sneak later, it helps a lot. But at the moment, you have reached the edge of the water. You feel the water kind of lapping around your heels. And you also see the giant head of the dragon turtle. What do you want to do? You actually see eyes, these yellow, with what appears to be like a galaxy.
Oh, wait,
inside
I
of
can-
spots.
I don't speak with them. I remember.
You do.
No, I'm gonna assume on our sea venturing voyage that we saw sharks. So I'm turning into a shark.
You turn.
Yeah, I turned into a shark. I've been planning this for like a month.
Well, I mean, yeah.
You have swimming speed.
Cool.
It's-
Let me double check. I think you might
Yeah,
have swimming.
because I prematurely leveled up to level 4. So I can fly and I can.
Wild shape improvement, yes.
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh, right. I don't think I want to. Can I borrow your fork?
Now, I like you to imagine what the turtle sees. The turtle sees. First, hears the thump, 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 thump. Shh, shh. And then suddenly, this elf turns into a shark. That.
Also, they.
What kind of shark?
Kind of shark.
King shark?
The kind I can fucking find, okay?
Tiger shark. Yeah, tiger shark. Because they're nimble and can eat humans. So I turn into a tiger.
I'm gonna go ahead and remove you for a second, as this is now you. You grab her. I mean, you can easily. She's in the sand, so you can just kind of swim up and bite. Which part do you bite?
Ankle.
Ankle.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine the shark is gone. And you
Really
swim backwards. It's so weird being a shark. You can smell everything, but it's not like it's just strange. And you realize that every single sense in your body is telling you predator, dangerous, run, 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 run. Oh yes. But you grab her ankle, you start pulling her into the ocean. Now what? You see, you move down. I think this is it actually. I think this is your round. This is where we stopped. We have just grabbed onto her ankle, about to pull her into. Now,
NPC.
NPCs.
Isn't it my combat?
Oh, it's very true. But it doesn't. So she's below you. You have a pin, grapple. She tries to escape. It's athletics versus athletics. She has disadvantage due to being below you, and also.
Do I have advantage?
No, she has disadvantage. Okay. No, she can use acrobatics. She tries to escape from underneath you, and winces as the glass digs into her back. Escaping will hurt. She gets a grand total of 9. God damn it.
And athletics?
Yep.
Yeah, 5. 10, 15. 15.
she stays grappled below, but that doesn't stop her from attacking. You see her reach in her belt as she pulls out the dagger.
Oh.
And she starts slashing at you. Okay, Cassia, here you go. Let's start with +7 to hit. What's your AC?
Let's see. Come.
3 weapon attacks. Okay, 3 attacks.
Oh, they have,
Good
six.
roll. 2 hits. You managed to fend off the first one, but the next 2 just dig into your neck as you take. You're still in range, right?
Yes.
That means you take half distance. It's piercing damage. This plus 10. Oh damn! 16 damage, which is a grand total of 8. Are you still?
Yeah, 10 left.
10 left. But you realize that she is no less dangerous up close. And we move on to the nobles. Let's start with dexterity saving throws for all of these.
NPCs.
4, 5, 7 of them.
Okay.
If they fail, they die. If they succeed, they're hurt and come up.
Oh.
Dead.
They have
Dead.
not 1 HP.
Dead. Dead. Dead.
Awesome.
Dead. As every single one of these is hit by the glass, sliced, cut up. You see limbs. It's like Final Destination up here, as limbs just start falling everywhere. Yeah. Sorry.
No. Wait.
And actually, no, it doesn't. You have a certain amount of wild. Now they're all dead, but you do remember the medic on call as they immediately, 2 of them, start running. Go ahead. I just Google medic, and I got this guy. So we're just gonna go ahead. Wait. Perfect. I check your druid.
Oh, check druid. Class druid.
Check the
The medics rush up and start taking care of the wounded nobles. You see some high-level magic start to be applied. Maybe they can save some of them, maybe not. And we move on to Dryland, behind the bar. As he walks over, places his hand on the bar. You're still passed out, aren't you?
Kind of, yeah.
Sleeping.
Where are you here?
I mean, next. This.
Oh yeah, right. Roll another wisdom. Nope.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else who could have the most? Well, I mean him.
The dude?
Can he wake me up?
I need a perception
Circle.
check from anyone in the Great Hall right now.
Perception.
Perception, yeah?
I think it was me.
Yeah.
15
15 or higher. Except me. Would you not you?
Unconscious.
That one.
14.
Yeah.
Percent. Eller 14 totalt.
Ja.
You hear Felglos. He bursts out with something and he seems surprised. Do you look over to the bar? That's a very good point. Okay, we move on.
Balmy.
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 Does he look over though?
Are you
like the sperm.
No more
What
wine
was
for
that?
you.
Alltså jag liksom put bort där så jag kan use that distraction.
She walks out, stands in the doorway, looking at all the chaos, stricken. Not knowing what to do. You see the vampire as he leaves.
Oh no.
He stands closely followed by his henchmen.
Oh no.
As they start, the vampire walks over, leans forward, and whispers something. Howling.
For me.
And then they start walking off, ignoring the commotion, ignoring the glass, heading for the door.
No. Oh, they're gonna kidnap my mom.
We move back over to you.
Just for fun, I just imagine your vampires going down.
I looked at the chaos now. Purpose. And I cannot do the perception, figure out what's going on right now. Just
do perception. Yeah, this depends if you figure out what's happening. Yeah.
21.
You see the halfling in full detail. I need an insight from it to realize that it's.
Inside.
Nej, jag hoppar på.
60.
There's something. You realize that you recognize clothes. You see the clothes and you realize, shit, that's Tux clothes. Tux can change outfit. Fuck. As you see, Tux break through the boards and fall down with reduced speed because you smashed all your bones on there. And now you're falling the last bit. That last bit, depending on how much I roll, could be all of your death saving. Yep. Tux. Oh, just imagine slow down. The glass twinkling around, the boards, the ropes, everything, and just Tux in the middle falling with no foot. And downwards. What do you do?
I look backside and look. They just running towards.
It is. They will. Here.
Yeah. So I looked at and I look backside. What Palming looks like. Palming. What she looks like.
You see her standing there with the golden ropes that you had before, the staff with the snake on it, and the bag of holding on her head. And she just looks confused as all fuck.
No, she is she have no any no people around her. Shit. Where is this? Fuck. This is not.
No. What the hell?
Fuck. What the Minotaur they?
They haven't done anything yet. It hasn't been their turn yet.
No, what they do they?
No, they
Do they see the grass?
Yeah,
Oh.
they look up. Huh?
Okay. And I look at Minotaur and say to them that someone is falling. Catch he or her, I don't know. And I
You
say,
try to convince the Minotaurs to go
oh,
and catch. Yeah.
and
come on.
I just
First persuasion.
persuasion.
And
Yes.
here's the thing. I'm gonna roll it because I don't want you to know if you succeed.
No.
Now, what's your plus on persuasion?
Persuasion is +2.
They look at you. It's hard to read Minotaur faces. Then they look up. They look towards each other and nod.
Okay. And I look back to the roll 5, only 3, and I say to them I think maybe we need to save your sister now. And I just pointing at the Colosseum as
you point over, you see the sister that needs saving, sticking him in the neck twice.
Okay. And I still wait with the same and in drawish. They
look over and go,
What the fuck happened?
I think it's better we need to save her now.
maybe we should stop this.
Yes. Can we work together?
Yeah, and you will walk with them then.
Oh.
Okay. Then it's him. He rolls. How do you put him to sleep? Who did what on this guy?
This guy I have to the dagger on his cloak and he tried to go front but he just
Okay, so he
So
rolled
he-
a Constitution saving throw to wake up. He does not. He stays. Fucking bye. These guys crumble to life. You see one skidding on the glass, breaking glass easily with their fucking hoofs. Freaking that size. These run over. One of them breaks into this table, just kind of flings it aside, skids to a halt as they both take their 2 hands up, and they make this little pad. As the whooshing of air commences again.
Okay, I wasn't prepared. But like,
That's gonna
It's
happen.
me! It's me!
you're alive.
Now,
It's
The sister.
oh yeah, go ahead. Are you still asleep?
No.
Next time you wake up, no matter what. Ja, du kan faktiskt gå ut där.
Wait for me.
Jag ska visa er faktiskt. Give me a second to show that. You're smoking a lot. So just show me.
Wait for me.
Det är bra som tittar vad som händer. Det är jag frågar som jag blir bättre. Era sea intención sobre apretar. Han vill ju göra det. Kör bara trycka över.
Helt galet. Och leka sig.
Exakt.
Jag tänker bara om hur mycket kaos det ska.
Du har inte skapat något kaos. Du gör bara det som du kom dit att göra. Det är risk att gå här inte skapa kaos heller. Okej, du har skapat kaos. Jag har skapat kaos.
Alltså inte så mycket då.
Inte än.
Jag menar, en avstånd.
Brown Hand screams. And then suddenly his scream it turns a bit squeaky. As if something is constricting him. They're also going to go ahead and we obviously need more things.
So scary.
Scary thing. I need
Det var inte.
okay. I mean, what's your AC?
17 right?
Nine. Okay. Nine.
Yes.
Nine.
Yes.
You feel something wrap around your foot, moving upwards, wrapping around your waist. You feel bars. It feels and don't because you're in darkness.
Oh yeah.
Now here's the thing. It feels a lot like a tentacle. As you are jagged.
You said 4.
Yep.
Jag vet inte här från everything you go for it. See the monster.
You take 12 damage. As it squeezes around you, and Brown Hand squeaking suddenly comes very close in the darkness. As you realize he's in that you are hanging upside down at the moment, and you hear a chomping sound underneath you in the darkness. And Brown Hand is just screaming blood murder next to you.
It was like joined from the.
Oh yes, you.
And that was 5 minutes.
Darkness!
Darkness.
And
Indeed.
det
Jaha, var det?
Ja, för det händer.
Det stod så.
Någon får vara på icke-standby-läge.
Dörren stängs av.
That's good.
Okay, we'll go ahead. Okay, so you were janked out here. And you hear Brown Hand, you're also like pinned like this. You hear Brown Hand next to you screaming as well. It's very annoying actually. Pretty high pitch. Yeah. And we move on to Tux. First, the death saving throw. You want to succeed in this one.
Nope. Hey.
3. You slam into the ground. Roll a death saving throw. Do not roll a 1 now. If you roll a 20 of your mace, that means you land and wake up.
Good.
12.
You hit their hands, and they quite literally go "Whoa," and protect you from slamming in to the ground. They all let go of you as you kind of. There's a lot of broken bones in your body. You're more liquid than actually at this point. It's like you're like a bag of bones.
Slimy jelly thing.
And you're left on the ground. Like this.
Nothing's able to bend.
I don't
And then
know any.
It depends on how you do it.
it's Einar.
I'm gonna use my pet.
Okay, what do you want to do with it?
And I'm gonna entangle her right where she lies on the ground.
You just like. Yeah. Okay.
Then I'm gonna do my new ability that I just found out.
Let's see if the entangle works. But succeed in a strength saving throw. That is not her forte, I can tell you. She has -1 strength. No, +1 strength. Let's go. Against 15. 14 or higher, and she squirms out of the grass. Okay? See what she does. She does not. You see, breaking through the mat of the ring, plants sprout out over her hips, over her legs, and just pin her down into the glass.
And then I'm gonna use my new favorite thing, Daunting Roar,
Because you changed earlier. Okay.
to try to make her heal.
Yeah.
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 And it's a wisdom saving throw against 13 for her.
DC 13.
Yeah.
Wisdom saving.
Wisdom saving throw.
She has +0 on that.
Oh. Oh.
She looks up at you, grins wider, and goes, "We ain't done."
Say, go.
That's exactly, if you had succeeded that, if you hadn't,
Yeah.
she would have gone, I'm done. But, no. Put on. There's no, put on.
No.
And that's an action for you.
The Daunting Roar was at bonus.
Alright, then what's your action?
I think I'm trying doing just normal intimidate.
Roll? I like you standing above her, going just, "Say uncle!"
Okay,
She goes, "No!"
see ya.
No! You say uncle, she says. And she's pinned to glass.
Oh,
Wish-
and the 2 damage because of the rage. Fire rage.
Oh, absolutely. Now we move on. You find yourself dangling. Something has gripped your feet and all the way down and is holding you upside down. You're being lowered.
That's typically enough. How,
You hear Brownhand going, "Why did I do that? I should not have done that."
how close?
Roll an insight.
13.
You realize if you don't do anything this turn, you will enter the munchie.
Yeah, I figured that. Do can I
Realize that Brownhand is about 5 feet from you.
5 feet?
Yep.
Nice. Pretty easy to hear exactly where I take it from his screaming.
Oh yeah, he's constantly screaming, questioning all his life choices. Loudly.
Beautiful. I'm gonna grab my rapier and hold my axe for when I'm What do you say? I'm thinking about holding my action to hasn't been how much am I damaging? Is it just like
No, it's actually something has
that?
correct on you.
yeah? But I'm not diving like all of
No, you can't go.
no. Actually, I'm gonna try and cut off the tentacle and no. Here's one. Hold my action as I'm being lowered. I will try to cut off the tentacle and see if I can find some
Tentacle, not
some-
testicle.
Testing out.
No!
from whatever is down there and jump
Okay.
fuck out of there.
You want to do it now?
It, I have no idea
What's your trigger?
as the probably smell from whatever's down there is as I'm being in
Roll perception.
nope,
Nope.
that one.
That's one. It smells good. Nice.
Awesome.
It actually has a hint of nice, but you're ignoring a lot of other things.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah. But I would want to wait to be lowered about I'm gonna guess say 10 feet.
Okay. Brilliant.
That's the
When you can lower 10 feet, you slash.
I'm gonna try that and jump out of it.
Okay.
Oh, fine.
Now we move in. Naive moves along with three sisters towards the cage. Slowly and carefully, as the medics tend to the wounded nobles. There's a lot of very expensive potions being used here, as you see them large gashes just being kind of sewed back shut. Now they stand here with you, and we're just gonna go ahead and move. Where are you?
Hmm?
So we're gonna go ahead and move the rest of them. Here. They all move at once. They look over at you, going. The elder sister looks at you and doesn't seem like they want to stop fighting.
But
The other saying uncle to each other.
Say uncle!
You say uncle! No, you say uncle.
and I just pointed at the grass and I don't know, maybe it comes after something will falling down. I think it's better if we see they are not really a good strength. We need to stop them. Is I thinking about her life?
Now, Layla looks over at the older sister and goes, the medics are busy right now. If they actually do stab each other badly, they might not get help. Maybe we should go in there. Can you pull your guy back?
Yeah, I can.
They will-
Yeah. You have promised me we can talk after.
If we get my sister out alive from there, then we can talk.
I'm thinking about her right now, so we need to stop. I can try to stop it.
You get the kitty, we get the sister.
Yeah, deal.
It's gonna need all three of us to stop her. Trust me on this one.
Palace.
Now you make it over to the cage. Next round, you will burst into the cage and try to separate these before they kill each other. Because there is a problem. These are busy. So that's this. Next round. Yuri, you are sharp.
Oh, fuck.
Yuri, you've never seen this before. But in the corner, I guess a shark eye. Okay, never mind. In the corner of your eye, it's like watching a mountain move. And you realize that the gigantic head of the dragon turtle is swaying over. As its giant eye, it has this pupil. It's almost like galaxies in there, sparks and stars and all kinds of stuff. But the giant pupil just goes. It looks down.
I can't frown. I'm a
At you.
shark.
it opens its mouth.
Yeah, but I don't. Can I understand? Because I have played with speak without.
That's not going to be a problem.
Oh, is he trying to eat me? Oh,
Can I short outspeed a turtle?
I was just gonna drag her to the bottom of the ocean.
It speaks. It does not try to eat you. It says with these like, it's not made to speak common.
No.
Its mouth.
Yeah.
It comes out all gravelly
Well, I
as
know.
it goes.
I know. Under.
You. And now I need every single one in the main hall to roll perception.
No. Not me.
Oh, girls, wake up.
Should I roll perception?
14. You snap up.
Finally.
Roll perception with advantage.
That's weird, isn't it?
Everyone's got it. Or everyone's gonna
What
get
did you roll?
it.
What the?
What did? Nah, you're busy. You have the cage going like, okay, it's still 106. You're mad. What?
I thought it was such an opportune moment.
So what did you roll? 17?
16.
You basically wake up in like a pool of your own drool just next to you, and Felagos is sitting like back in his chair, just looking over the bar. You kind of blink your eyes and look up as you hear something. You hear a voice, and it says, "I."
Maybe everyone will
Yes, you look up.
internalize it.
In the
Everyone
face
will internalize it.
of the happy-go-lucky bartender, as his eyes glow orange, he says,
I see you too.
Oh, good. But none of you will care if I drag a dead corpse into you.
We have no idea what
No, good.
Luna.
You
Yeah,
also see
good.
the glowing orange eyes of him. He has his hands placed on the bar.
Do I see him from all over where I am?
Yeah. Not that far.
Oh,
Felagos goes, "You
That's one.
okay, mate?"
One.
Nope. And that's Irene. But you still have your turn, Irene. But the dragon turtle has seen you, whatever the hell that means.
I drag her to the bottom of the ocean and then launch her between the rocks.
That takes your full round. The poor dead nose floats below the ocean. You swim downwards. You kind
As
of
far
push
as I
with your
fucking
like snout, kind of launching between rocks. You hear some loud crunching noise. Bones break inside her body. And as you head upwards, you see her golden, no, her purple dress. Kind of moving like seaweed. Water.
Oh, wait. I can, because sharks, they mostly just, they swim, and then they go underneath, and then they launch up.
You do that.
Yeah.
You-
I swim underneath her, and then I bite off top.
Which chunk? Of her.
Her ass. Because I'm dirty.
they read the ass.
Yeah.
Why-
You should write songs about
Why
that.
is Wish missing all those funny parts here?
There is
You can't,
the T-Rex.
you can't breathe underwater.
why am I wanting about Bender? Why my shining metal ass?
so as you eat her ass,
Oh,
there's not even doing a dirty joke here. I'm actually describing the situation properly.
no, please do it.
And then lodge her.
Please, master, do that.
No jokes about it. You bite the chunk, lodge her down, and push the surface. As you break the surface, it has its head back.
Can
And
I
it's not
talk to
glowing
it?
orange. You can try, you can swim up it.
Yeah.
But that's next round.
Okay.
As
Now
you
we just be
That's you. It has
Tiny, tiny fucking
it has
frog.
its head a bit down, so you're kind of like floating next to its eye. It doesn't glow orange. Now, moving back in, we're gonna try and save some nobles' life here. Medic check along with no. That one's a goner. Next one tries to save that guy. Oh, he is stable as he snaps back to life.
Oh,
Still hurt, but and that's one. That's one. Comes back to life. This is just to see how many people you've actually killed.
Very,
You
very
will have the
appropriate.
highest body count of everyone here, probably, regardless of what happens.
I
Good. Okay, so
can I have my temporary hit point for everyone I killed? The warlock. God was blessing.
yeah, you
6
painted. You painted.
temporary.
when can you do that?
It's a God was blessing.
Not one person with
Wait,
demon.
it's
Warlock.
Yeah.
Warlock, demon.
The 6 temporary hit points when I kill.
That's it.
It's weird. No, you should take
When you reduce a hostile creature,
Oh, they're not.
they're not really hostile to you.
Oh,
Natural
Come
forces.
So you can't just go slit throats in the street.
Peter, Peter. I
Okay.
should probably mention
Try.
this is a bit sour. I don't know.
That's fine.
Like,
Okay, so no, you do not. That would be amazing if you just pop back at full health as they bleed out around you. Ah!
Exakt. Alla ben sätter korrekt bara. Ja. Och nu då?
I really want that to work, but I can't. God damn, that would be so cool. Okay,
okay.
you see How Ming as she starts moving for the exit, along with these guys. Well, it's more like trying to hide behind these guys. And I like an insight. Whoever's seeing this, I like an insight. That's you and you're not really paying attention to this.
I'm starting to get a little bit scared because I heard I see you boys.
We move on to Anton. They all walk towards the exit.
Or sport them. Små
Nej,
saker.
Eller-
Nej, du får prova.
They head more towards the exit. You see Pauline clutch their bag of holding as she moves. She tries to hide. She seems to be trying to hide somewhere, something this way. Artos stops at the unconscious body of Hux. He looks down, furrows his brow, and says quite simply, "Shame." And then keeps walking. And then, shoot, but you're gonna go in with that. There is that, you wait. You see him, that he shakes his head, opens his eyes, and the orange is gone.
How are you feeling, mate?
You also see pinned on his chest is a medallion that was glowing as well. He tries to hide it quickly, but you can roll a perception to see it. There you go. 22. On it, sculpted, it looks ancient, almost like corroded over. You see the face of a dragon. He pulls the rope back over and goes,
And like,
"You're quite lively tonight, aren't they?"
I say, excuse you, what is that for people? Here,
Ah, just family and
can you tell me more about it?
ah.
Please.
Persuasion.
Nine.
How much?
Yeah.
9. Yes. Don't worry.
Is that it?
Now what can a lowly bartender help you with? Want any more drinks? Doubt it, right?
Here?
Yes.
Give me more.
No coffee. You see him Wait, actually, let's see if he. So nice. Never appreciate the lack of noise before that happens.
Fast jag van vid det.
I know. Must be warm up there. Like I said, it's not optimal, but it works. I just gotta ruin my voice like this. Okay, so you see him look over your shoulder, furrow his brow, so you can't help but look back. And you see that he's spotted Hao Ming heading to the door. And he goes, "That bitch." He starts moving.
What are you doing?
He grabs a bottle, slams down in front of you, and goes on the house. As he
And everything's on the house.
I don't mind.
as he moves into the kitchen.
I'm gonna.
Does he notice the darkness?
Yeah, well,
Does
he
he care
said drink
about
on the house.
You hear a voice from the kitchen going, "Oh, not important." And then it's Fergie. Fergie looks over at you and goes, "Well, that's fucking weird."
I know, right? It's weird. But rings on the house, did he?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I don't think that guy's just a bartender.
I will tell him about them.
Oh, he rolled. He says one sentence before you round this over.
yeah, the alias.
He says, "I always wondered how they could probe that thing."
Wow.
And then it's. Let's see if he wakes up. No! Minotaurs kind of steps back from the mangled body, well, not body, unconscious form of Tux. Then it's Brown Hand. You hear the fleshy sound of something being stabbed.
Get off me!
Brown Hand says in the darkness. He doesn't seem to have much luck. Then you feel yourself start to lower. Yeah. Roll to hit.
17.
17. That's a hit. Roll damage.
That would be a 1 view. So that is going to be 6 damage.
You slash at the tentacle, whoever is holding you. You cut it through completely. And you land on something incredibly soft. It feels almost fuzzy. And like you're landing like on a big pillow.
I want to jump and take away.
You feel the pillow start to unwrap. And on your right there's another pillow. On your left there's another one. You are surrounded by them. Among your feet you feel. Roll perception. Because that's a sense of anything. Sense of feel. 7. I have no idea. Sharp, long things. Now this thing that just was just stabbed seems to shift a bit and collapse onto the ground, onto the torch. Suddenly, everything is very bright. You realize what's holding you.
Oh, God.
Bam!
Bastard.
It's not him, it's Japan.
I'm going to go ahead and show you actually how this thing looks.
It looks like lotus flowers with tentacles.
Oh,
God.
It has friends.
That's pure fucking necromancy.
No,
Something I want to draw.
it's a
Nice.
meat-eating plant. It's a big Venus flytrap.
Yeah, okay.
And all of these flowers have started kind of going and kind of opening up.
Well, that
And
in its
inside them-
essence is necromancy.
They're pure pink. They look almost inviting. But you
So,
can
like-
feel the acidic stench. You realize if you're wrapped in there, you will be turned into bones in no time at all.
You can be.
Brown Hand starts screaming. And he says, "I never should have accepted that bet. I never should have accepted that bet. That was a bad bet." That's his. You can talk to him if you wish. Wish.
You wish.
You stay there and die painfully, you piece of trash.
Save me, Jesus!
Is that
Why?
vicious mockery?
Please?
You impersonated me.
I'm too pretty to die. You have to agree with that.
That hand is fucking ugly. You die, I'm out of here.
As he hangs there. Now you stand among the flowers.
Yeah.
Now do you want to try and get out from them?
I want to jump away from it.
Oh, actually, yes, you can. It's not your turn. Yes, that's your hand action.
Yeah.
Do you need some air, Amy? Go grab some air.
Stop eating
Stop
things.
gambling with nuts.
That's nuts.
Okay, go grab some air and we'll move on. We move on, and then
Tooks.
Tooks.
Oh, awesome.
That's taken from?
There is a saving throw. Oh wait, you have 2 fail. Right?
I don't know.
One fail.
Oh yeah, one of each.
One fail. One fail.
So
One
don't
fail. One
roll
succeed.
a 1.
One fail. One
I
succeed.
draw a 20.
One off. One fail. One succeed.
4. Fail.
2 save. 2 fail.
2 bad.
We're gonna take a short breather here because it's a little warm here. I'm gonna go grab something to drink. So you can go out that way if you want to. You can go out that way. We're gonna smoke them to it right outside here. Du rör inte på bensinmacken heller.
Nej.
Så går det den vägen. Ja, om du vill.
Då blir det ganska mycket.
So we'll take 10. And then we'll continue. Det är hyfsat smart.
Vet du vad du tänker med augusti? Alltså min spelare kommer hit och...
Vi kan kika med gruppen om man
Alltså,
har en...
en av någonting som han tänker han är bättre okej. Alltså om du vill så säga vi kör vanligt och han som är speciella gästen kommer in på en gång och hoppas. Eller en one shot.
Det är okej om det.
Absolut, men det också har lite att göra med att blockera med alla.
Ja.
Men det borde vara okej. Och beroende på var någonstans är det. Så det är också en bunt med one shot. Som är alltså inte era karaktärer, utan man får karaktärer. Det är de olika teman. Ett är att man spelar statsvakter åt. Så man väljer vad sin stats ska utreda ett mord.
Alltså en som säger en mainline och en sideline.
Men det här är liksom, det här är verkligen bara en kväll.
Okej.
Men du spelar sen kan du spela dem igen i ett annat stadsvaktsäventyr. Men sen finns det ett där man spelar lömmade lärlingar. Och sådana saker. Så att de kan vi testa också med gäster.
Ja.
Där kan vi köra...
Vad sa du? Nästa gång ni kan jag klarar mig typ 3.
Ja, alltså jag tänker att det... Ja, jag tänker på vad det är kul med Maro som vi kan spela som det har haft
Men
en
som sagt,
bild
på kapitel så kan vi spela hur gärna mycket vi vill. Det här enda kruxet är att inte med alkohol.
Nej.
Men man får med sig läsk. Det är bara att just sprit under dagen. Ska man dricka det så får man köpa. Däremot så är det dyrt att köpa. Vi har pisset på arbetsmarknaden. Men vi säger 20 över så kör vi igen. Och sen kommer vi antagligen klart med detta idag. Sen har vi kommit med Neverwinter in på scen. Vi har faktiskt klar med fucking kasinot.
Jag är säker på att vi blir klara.
Ja.
Men jag har en plan för live market.
有没有要跟我聊天的现在10分钟休息，只有我在这里，其他人去放风啦。有没有什么不清楚要问的，可以问一下。我刚刚跟 Peter 确认了，那个8月那个，我不知道你还有没有醒着。8月的话他会考虑，然后他说没问题，这样子。就是那个炫仔，你可以当那个我们的特别来宾，然后可能是我们的长团或是我们的 one shot， 所以就是一个对，你可以期待一下。Peter 说 OK 的，老大说 OK， 对，你可以对有心理准备一下，稀土，对，稀土。然后我们风格对，如果你听得懂我们在跑什么，基本上就没什么太大问题了，因为真的就是我们用的英文都不是很难的英文，我们用都是对。所以你可以期待一下，就是 Peter 说完他这边没有问题，这样就是特别来宾这样，就我们的老成员我们都会在，那如果有人请假就请假几乎如果我们都在的话，我们就会这样，就我们变成是7个人，对，我们就会是7个人在玩了，对，所以对，不用担心， 就因为我们跑团我们会切到英文模式，所以对我们基本上是这样子的。如果你有什么问题要问的话，可以問下。Avocado online， 所以有冇寫啲好東西對佢有 problem。香港 prepare 香港有啦 engagement， 所以有收條對這個香港有啦Mac。
Så att deras undersatt. Så att de inte så här har någonting.
Nej, han gjorde ganska enkelt. Han sa, jag har en big stickers.
Perfekt.
Det var han. Så alltså specialgästen så han behöver inte tänka så mycket. Han ser inte som vi som en lång grupp. Han sa, jag bara kommer in och så har lite roligt.
Det kan vara så här, han har ju massor betyder.
Ja, han sa han vill göra lite grann lite som filmen Gladiator. Så han sa, jag kommer att spela mycket som det istället och så. Peter 说没问题，你的大棒麦是没问题，我给他审了，审过了，没问题。他就说反正也不用那个了，他说他也看过电影，也不用那个，所以他就说其实不用太担心这样，因为他说对啊，就没有什么太，就不用给，就不用什么太复杂的，就因为是特别来宾，所以 jump in 就很快这样。他说 OK 啦。所以就是一个不管是长团还是就是加入我们长团当那个特别来宾，或者是那个我们用那个 side crash 用 one shot 就都比较不会有什么太大的差异这样。我跟 Peter 说其实还好啦，因为 one shot 其实我们都没有想很多，像阿格尼我也是尽量把它保持空白，所以 Peter 不用刻一堆有的没的。你们本来阿格尼我就是要给他保留空白，他就是都忘了啊，他就被炸到都忘了，所以我也不用想很多。然后，对，我们到时候会在那个，因为我们下礼拜一我们就不会再在这里玩，我们下礼拜就是Peter说下礼拜一开始，因为他有那个跟那个签约，跟那个酒馆签约，所以他是包下来的，所以我们整个暑假我们会去酒馆玩这样，反正我们都被当邪教当很久了，所以没什么差别啦，我们已经。每次我去玩都会被当邪教，没什么太大那个的。然后我们可能会跑马拉松，就是看到时候大家的身体状况或什么。Peter 他那边是没问题的啊。我们其实真的都是我们全部的人都有意识想要玩马拉松，因为比较爽这样。好的，是的。
Jag känner mig inte större.
到时候要看游乐东西。Och jag vill ta det i safea. Ja, bra. Så då kan jag要放上，我要用的要说这是放干净，要一杯，从你用的对吧？要送，我要这första så gjorde och jag stiga till med hoppa. Så kanske då om de gör färdigt.
Nej.
Att du är skön.
Jag sover.
那不要，等一下我问他，因为他没有跟我讲，我问一下好。因为他去放风了，我等一下问一下好。他那时候跟我估价大概是抓700-800克朗左右了，那大概是一许大概是这样子，但应该说多退少补了，几乎是这样多退少补，就你大概抓是700-800。Avocado frågar alltså han vill köpa den vampyrboken om så säga om du hoppar honom boka.
I augusti kan läsa.
Ja. Hur mycket kostar? 他现在查，等一下。他就说han har på online så det är väl vampire 的
Ja, precis.
哦 Alltså,
Det finns olika utgåvor. Det finns såna här jättefancy.
nej, det här var bara vanligt. The core book. Lite som The Man Book.
499.
499.
Vilken the currency?
Alltså,
Vilken valuta har man?
inte någonting annat, det var så vanligt.
Så 499 svenska.
Ja. Alltså han sa han bokar från Amazon, det kostar asmycket. Alltså någonting så säger jag, ja.
Jag vet inte vad man ska bli tillbaka. I'm okay.
Jag kan ju dra min tjukis. Länge.
Det här, jag är så glad att vi kör det här. Jag har jobbat nyfiken på att det ska sluta. Hur länge?
Det har jag.
En månad sedan, en record, Peter kommer in i recorden och sa jag vill sluta nästa vecka.
Nu var ville det.
Peter, maj.
Alltså, dörren nu gick i lås igen. Men det var så tur att jag fick en annan nyckel till baklåset. Så att nu kunde jag komma in bakvägen och skriva ut dem. Men det var verkligen kört för dem. Låsmedlet fick komma. Så väckte låset, ta hem det. Fick ordning det, sätta in det. Fan, det hänger kvar. Det är 50% fast.
Det är inget svar på min plan. Det där kommer fram.
Grannen bredvid på spårmanstället. Det är lite bivolja. Det var inte bra. Så vi måste byta det då. I alla fall.
Är det för här eller?
Där nere. Och där låg nycklarna hit. Så det var därför det var kört. Så det var så jag verkligen hade satt datorn på ryggen. Hade preppat allting här. Och dagen innan skulle bara gå och hämta nycklarna och låsa upp. Och så kommer jag inte in och kasserar redan. Jag har planerat hela kvällen. Jävligt irriterande.
Jag tar ju jag från ett på extra. Jag behöver lite till min samling.
Alltså jag har ju bilder innan med bollmaskinen. Jag var tvungen att sätta här rummet. För att det var, jag hade glömt bort att spela med. Och jag kan inte cancella igen för att vi inte har ett rum. Jag har 2 timmar att fixa ordning med.
Han sa han vill ha, så han kommer och hämtar augusti.
Ja, det är bra. Men var en månad sedan. Ja. Känns så mycket. Det är för cancella på mig.
Men nu måste man svara på det.
Jag är helt med på det, men på kapitel kommer i så fall jag låsa upp. Spelar ut dagen. Pausar vi för mat. Sen öppnar de. Spelar vi någon. Så på dagen så dricker vi inte bäst. Och vi har ju stora priser på öl.
Ja, det har blivit lite...
Det är jäkligt smidigt max där utifrån.
Nej.
Jag vill bara rakt ut.
Lite grann!
Plus att så fort man kommer ut sen balkongen och gör en wisdom saving för att hjälpa på vart man är.
Ja. Så fort jag hör 2 nästa sen ska jag gå samtidigt och sen ska jag spela.
Nej, man blir bara fel. Vart är du? Du ser så bra.
Jag lost ju det.
What up?
Ser det lite. Ja, jag har dem. Already ready. Jag har ju mina där.
Hon sitter nog förmodligen. Nej, det är inte.
Sitter och håller koll.
Okej, klart.
Det tog med.
Det är inte bra att de har lämnat det.
Nej, inte.
Nej, jag tänkte på roligt.
Jag är oceanen. The wasteful fool.
Jag ska se.
Vad är vi?
Vad är det då?
Ja,
Det är okej. Det är inte upptaget längre. Jag käkar 20 chicken nuggets. Jag loskar innan.
Nu är det på väg ut.
Jag är väldigt nyfiken på den här. Jag vet inte vad man kallar det. Det fungerar inte Västerbottenost.
Svingod.
Ja, den är bättre på bäst.
Den var fantastisk. Jag köpte den på fyllan. Det var det bästa jag ätit. Jag tror det var 8. Alltså, den var så bra. Ja.
Köttbullar.
Västerblad, så här, jag tänkte i Mozzarella sticks. Fast med västerblad.
Det är din.
Utomhus?
Ja, det.
Herregud.
Här sitter jag fint.
Hur kan du spela med?
Ja,
Hon lär dig gilla.
hon älskar allt.
Alltså,
Hon är för helvete ett mycket dött.
buggligt.
Jag går och hjälpte hennes spindelgrejen. Jag visste
Ja, men det var ju...
Det är
Ja,
bara
såklart. Allt.
Men helst till Peter. Köttbullar. Man slänger in en liten bit västerbottensost innan man tillagar.
Bästa
Hur åstadkommer det? Kanin? Nej. Ja, det gör de själv.
Ja,
Jag tror de är färdiga. Bara så här.
nej, man gör det själv.
Ja, men då så.
Det är så jäkla gott.
Det lät ju faktiskt jävligt gott.
Ja.
Och det är
Nu jävlar.
jävlar.
Vi tar köttfärs. Manglar ner kryddor. Gör bollar. I en varm panna. Och då står det.
Ha lite lök.
Det är där.
Lite lök skulle det vara.
Ja, det
Gör
är
du med mjöl och sånt där? Eller gör du med...
ganska bra. Jag gör det komplicerade sätt. Jag slänger i lite
Ströbröd.
ströbröd.
Ja, det är gott gröt.
Ja, det är
Nej. Vad svårt. Du lever. Du ser lite blek ut.
Ja, jag tror jag såg väldigt bra ut.
Nej. Hädanefter så äter du ingenting.
Sluta äta saker som kanske är nötter när du vill åka. Ja.
Drick sprit, vin, öl.
Okej då.
Inte äta. Äta får du göra.
Äta bör man. Äta gör man inte.
You know about me.
Vi vet allt om dig.
Nej.
Han har satt upp kameror. Fullt jävligt ut. Och
Hur fan snabb var du?
och en GPS-sändare.
Vart då någonstans?
Backen också.
Det var därför
Varför
du skulle
Swish?
krama mig så jävla länge.
Var föddes Wish?
Swish.
Var föddes Wish? Var?
Var? En liten byhåla. Eller en lantbruksby.
Fälla?
Ja.
Nej.
Du var creative.
Inga speciella föräldrar vad jag minns. Det står ja. Det är standard. Ja, jag håller standard.
Okej. Vad var vi?
Wait,
Jag ska inte äta någon
wait.
mer.
Ja, precis. It's it.
wait.
Nej.
Sorry.
Lionheart.
Jag har inte
Lionheart. You find yourself in a cage filled with glass. Having someone pinned against that glass, screaming at you, bleeding from, well, most places.
Yeah, and I'm bleeding too.
You keep making new holes in each other to bleed from. There's not enough places to bleed from. So what do you do?
Well, she's a woman too, so she bleeds every month.
I'm gonna ask her, shall we call it draw? We both very good fighters. It even looks like your sister wants
If you say it in a more convincing, raging barbarian way, I'll give you advantage in this situation. Just imagine you standing there, still pinned with it, looking down at her. She's screaming, I don't want to give up yet, Anna. What do you war about? What a war?
She was dying in a rain of blood!
That's not what he's trying to achieve. He's trying to make her give up. It
Okay.
could be charming, but it needs some more oomph in it.
Or maybe.
Feeling.
You're an incredible fighter. We both don't want to die. Let's call it even.
She looks up at you. As you roll your persuasion with advantage. I asked for more, you gave me more. I'm okay with that.
Where's my lucky dice?
Stop!
At some
No,
point,
that's just.
at one point when there's a boss, I'm just gonna fold an A4 in half.
Here's the boss.
The precision?
That.
18.
Persuasion.
18.
Oh, too good. On the natural.
20.
On natural.
Okay, I'll come to the results of this in a second because it's gonna be more dramatic. So we splash away. Wish. Wish.
Entangle is in fucking number.
So, in case you've forgotten how horrible this thing looks, here it is.
Oh,
What do you mean horrible? It's just natural.
It's wrong, then.
I like how you have 0 questions about why this plant is here.
I don't care. As long as
There
there's
is
local-
a story, just so you know. You don't have to ask for it, but there is a logical chain of events that led to this. Always.
Of course it is.
Oh,
But for now, wishes to TTFO.
What do you wish to do?
away from keyboard.
Jump away as far as
This
possible.
thing moves, and it kind of stands on these.
Where exactly am I?
You are up here, right in the middle.
On a
One of
box.
these tentacles is curled up and is holding Brown Hand as flower goes beneath. Pinkish, acidic, dead. He screams, it goes a bit more high pitched as it's lower. Thank you. As it's lower down. He's struggling, he has like a little side dagger, probably used more for eating than anything, as he stabs at the thing, trying to cut it through.
You get what you deserve, you cowardly kitty. I say to him and start to try and run towards the edge of the thing. And
Bitches
jump
don't
over.
You basically have to, as you touch something, it's around you. So it's acrobatics.
Yeah.
As you try to jump, dodge, and not step in the pink.
Acrobatics.
There's no.
20.
Så jag kan lyssna på...
Bakom Mikko.
20.
Jaha, han ska.
You dash. You jump. And at some point, you stumble a bit. Not enough to like fuck it, but to give you a hint of why you should. As you touch with a finger on the pink, and you have to literally pull it away as it sticks instantly. Very, very sticky. You leap off the thing and land in the sand.
How much movement do I have?
That used your entire movement action to land in the
Du
sand.
kan ha mig.
Leaving with an action.
Yes. That action can I use to TTFO that way. About
You will provoke an attack opportunity.
that makes sense. I'm gonna TTFO that way.
You start. No, thank you.
On the outside.
Uh,
Not inside.
Oh, this way.
Yeah.
You run this way.
17.
A 1. As one way to have any more effect. No, it's just you see the tentacle lash out to reach you again, and you go and just barely manage to avoid it. And then you're out of range. As you watch, there is a nice rock, heated by the sun, still a bit hot from the late sun. You can sit down on gently. It's almost like it's made for God to sit comfortably, enjoying the show. As Brown Hand lowered ever downward. And the second he touches the thing, it wraps up into a cocoon,
Yes!
and he is gone.
Yes! Finally!
The entire thing slides into the ocean.
No! I wasn't done with you.
It floats though. It floats almost like a som en
Ödesmål.
va?
Portugisisk ödesmål. Flytande manet som är
I
superdödlig.
was thinking more like necklace. Just like a
What can you say?
float, som en necklace.
Oh, that's lovely.
And it starts floating away. You see in the little like cocoon, like a paw print inside as it tries to squiggle himself free, muffled screaming.
Well,
Are you okay with that?
it's done.
And then we move on
To the
as
throne.
the door is burst open. You enter just in time to see Lionheart pull the young lady to her feet.
Yay!
I don't
Both
know.
bloody, both like blood pouring from like ears and noses and mouths. Eyes for you. Stab wounds on your neck just going. You don't look great. Her back is just massacred from the glass. As you kind of steady yourself on his shoulder, she turns towards the sisters and goes, "It's a draw." What? I like you go.
I made a new friend.
I looked at it.
I don't think.
I think all of us need to find a safe place now. And I look one of the medic if they can hurt, and I shot one if they he just pulled it and saved it. I shot it like he or her and human is human.
Yeah.
And I just go back. Do you turn back? Raven back. Still swear in Drawlish, but back and just look at the medic. Back. You back. Turn back. Minotaur back. They have holding one. You need to save.
What does
I'm guessing you're trying to make a medic go attempt to.
Oh, and I just try and doing that and still I looking others that we need to find a place to
Now-
help them.
You point at the medic. The elder sister
what
next
does
to
it
you.
sound like?
What?
Drown.
What drown? How does it sound like?
Uh,
Klingon?
Riven are human in Drawlish. Riven.
So not like frozen, like.
If like stop, like if I saw you really, or if brief is you damage 4, you damage 8. It's the draw dictionary.
Okay.
They have some different kinds.
So it's not like frozen. It's
Nice.
not-
But he had a quite different accent than others.
Anyone likes to?
He's more specialized.
Now, as I do, as
Did I
you
do it
point
right?
towards the medic looks at you. Don't interrupt the DM. As you point towards the medic, you see that the medic kind of looks at you and looks to the right of you, to the elder sister. You see in the corner right, she nods. The medic rushes towards you.
And I look at others and look at both of them too. And I think we need to find a place not here, but we and I look at other sisters. Do we have any better place to heal them? And I look my hand and I think I can help my guy. And I just point a line up. This thing, but
Stop calling me kitty.
and I look at them and so
Mighty
we need
lion.
to tidy them
Thank
up
you.
and see Cassia. She's still breathing and we need to help her. I think it's better
Yeah,
we
well-
just stand this bloody place with glass.
They look at you and go, "Is that our employer?" As they see how Ming exits in the
Me. Both. Or.
She says that. Is
Oh.
that our employer?
And I look, can I
Yeah.
do?
Did you see her?
And I look at, from character, some character things. I think in our culture, trust. It's trust is better than trust. With the same race. I think she just want to escape and just letting you fall here. And just want all of you die.
Follow me. They head towards you. Now, you have some loose ends. We'll get to in a second. Start with the read. I think,
That's it.
yes, Wish has done his thing. Yes, it's Irene. Irene, you are swimming. Jesus fucking
Oh,
nuts.
fucking
It's the sound of
Christ!
The way, the sound of waves
I'm not
around you.
religious,
The deep
but
breathing.
How
Of
can you
the-
say
Huh?
yeah, well, it's like a jump scare.
Big jump scare.
Yeah, just like
Imagine that.
You know what?
Okay.
Alltså jag har det långt.
You
Okay,
swim
so
next to it.
yeah, so I'm gonna do speak with animals, and that's
Oh
level,
shit.
level 1. So I'm gonna take one there. Do you also speak with animals? I do. Okay, so I do speak with animals. That's my first level 1 spell. So I have 3 more because
Very quick thinking is happening right now.
okay, it's not
Okay,
really
alright,
because I'm
I'm gonna-
slightly drunk, but okay.
I'm
No, I
not.
have
It would have helped.
Yeah, well, I have 4 spell slots on level 1.
Okay.
So that's 1 spell slot done. So I do speak with animals.
Now, since time has kind of slowed down a bit due to that, I'm just going to allow you to have a conversation with this thing. So what do you say?
I didn't have a choice. I really didn't.
You're-
so sorry. I didn't want to do it. I wanted to spare him. Please forgive me. I didn't.
You see the turtle as it moves its head, eye looking down at you. You see, it speaks, but it does not speak. It speaks its own. And it sounds very different. It says, I don't care.
I am so guilty. I really wanted to spare her. There was no other choice. They were watching me. Please don't tell anyone. Please.
It looks at you and you see pity in
Oh,
its
that's
eyes.
waiting. Probably.
Hey, go ahead.
Where is it? Wait. Oh, that's good. Okay. 8 plus 3, so 11.
It says, she would have died. I have served him for hundreds of years. I have a feeling when he was cleansed.
Oh, you mean? Oh, I don't remember his name. Okay. Fuck.
Then? And think about it.
The vampire lord. Aaron? 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 I don't remember. Someone with A.
He poses as one of you.
Those?
A dummy in his place to control it. But he is the one who controls
Oh, do you mean like? Oh, I know who you mean. I just don't remember the name at the moment.
it. You should swim away.
What are you gonna tell?
I do not care. My
So you
actions
don't
will
care
not.
about human life? Yes, neither do I. I'm an elf. I live forever. I can't really be involved with
You
anything.
see orange light flickering in his eyes. And he says to you, little one, my actions shall not be my own suit. Go.
I think you are more serious.
And then you see the giant head twitch as its eyes fill up. I like the optic confusion happening here. It's delightful.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to think as an immortal while being mortal. So, because there is no god in this plane. Extremely.
The last thing you see before your turn ends is someone walking on the back of the giant turtle.
Oh! I'm fucked.
Oh.
Am I gonna have to kill that?
Eyes glowing orange. stands. And it seems to be.
What race is he?
Well, I'm going to show you this guy, but it's going to change abruptly.
Oh, is he Asian?
Not really.
No.
You have asked way too little questions to get more than this. Okay,
Oh, fuck.
this is how he looked when he was
fuck.
happily serving drinks behind the bar.
He's something else.
But he twists and changes. And he wraps into himself into darkness as his masquerade falls and something else stands on the head of this.
I'm fucked. Is that Blackbeard?
Yeah, I was thinking about the same thing.
Yeah, that's a pirate. Is that Blackbeard?
Oh.
It's like
You are the only one to hear this command. Do you speak? Wait a second.
I speak
What do you speak?
Common, Draconic, Druidic, Elvish, and Infernal.
Inferno!
Infernal.
Whoops.
I was around with your way.
Here we go.
I didn't even know why I chose Draconic, but it's good.
He says, quite simply, bring their souls below.
Is
That's
that
the
Infernal?
head.
That's Infernal.
The head starts dying.
Oh god, he's gonna summon a fucking kraken. Oh god, where's that fucking? Alright,
Inside, the entire casino just barely noticeably starts sloping forward. You see loose things start sliding across the floor.
I think it.
You see her, and him? I've said her, him, her.
She.
It actually, they say they in the official text, which I think is really cool, but I okay, so. As she looks stricken. Now, where are we even? What's even happening? We are there, as she starts running.
Oh, I'm so fucking good. God.
You see the Drowns as they see her running through the
Oh
door.
my god.
And you see the sister throw up her hands, going, well, there's our fucking employment. She owes us money. Get her. That's the Drowns guy.
I will help.
You see Alto, thank you. As he looks around and looking down, he sees like a loose poker chip kind of float by him, like slide by him. You see him roll his eyes and snap his fingers as they disappear. Darkness just grabs him, like the Harry Potter fucking teleporting thing, but darker.
What's
Like
the
cultivating
name?
Dracula.
Like,
And you name it.
fantastic, yeah, fantastic
Yes,
beasts.
exactly.
Like, with this character.
I'm more like the kind of what it is.
Yeah, I don't remember when you say
What is the teleporting? That's beast. Teleporting, that's beast. A lot. Yeah, and disappear. Yeah, cool.
Oh, upgrade is that.
Apparate, yes.
Yeah.
Now, well, like that, but
Yeah.
nothing like that.
Okay, no, wait. Yeah.
Perfect.
No,
Example.
no, I need to be cat. Wait, okay. Now.
Nate, it's you.
I looked at them and said,
Perception.
perception. Go.
Everyone is actually perception,
Okay.
except you two.
Perception.
God, you've spent the entire 2 hours knocked out. I feel so bad for you.
22.
Oh, actually, wait, the medic.
Medic.
I got a nat 1.
2d4 plus 2. You get helpful. Oh. 8 HP back. You get to roll perception.
8.
Who rolled over 12? You realize, some of you have been on ships before. It's like a storm, like when it tips.
Okay.
I rolled over 20.
Over 12?
Over 20.
Okay, you know that. Oh,
I rolled 24.
you feel a slight suction in your stomach in the elevator, and you realize you're going down.
Like my target says
Your pirate says this ship is going down.
Arr!
You're like,
Arr!
For
Now
the
we're
rest
talking
of
about
the
that.
day, does it
I
feel
got
different from when we've been moving previously?
yes, this feels strange. It feels like it's hitting a lot. You see glasses start sliding off table.
Interesting.
So,
And it's
I
you.
have a problem with
so, and I looked at all the round 5 and said, so, what's the plan? I mean,
No idea what's going on.
Help us get paid. Find somewhere safe. Hop.
yes. And I use because I'm rule stalker and my first action can run 40. So I will follow run.
Guests are starting to mumble among themselves, kind of as glasses start slipping. Stacks of poker chips fall over. The Minotaurs look around, letting off like worried grunts as they kind of. And then
Can I
you start
try
running.
to? I cannot do the really. I think maybe cool, maybe not cool, but I want to try to copy what Sharaxa do because he have followed his uncle a little time before, so
Yeah.
he tried to copy what Sharaxa do with the fancy acrobatic and maybe go
Roll acrobatics.
Yeah,
You won't
like this.
fail, but if you roll over 15, you're doing a pretty good. Not sit
no.
down.
Wait, acrobatic.
Jag får inte vara med.
Ja, men då så.
Förlåt mig.
Ja,
Yes, I can get complain about this.
okay.
50, just 50, just.
I mean, you're trying to imitate your uncle and it's going okay.
Oh.
As you flip out of the cage, grabbing a board, swinging around, landing on the floor, and running. So we have 10, and then Furrican, right?
40.
Yeah, 10 plus, so 40 total.
Oh, 40 total. And if acrobatic maybe can be a little bit jump, maybe can a little bit
And you
farther.
pass the Minotaur.
Oh.
And then you see Hao Ming running down
Yeah,
the stairs.
and I use my bonus action. I use my action to cast fairy fire on her
Glowing.
Yes, those.
and hunter's mark as the bonus action
Right.
with my last.
Yeah.
Jimmy? För dig hur mycket du vill. Akrobat hur mycket du vill, men kartan på andra sidan. Okay. 60 feet. You hit her and she, the silhouette of her just lights up
Yeah.
in all different colors.
And hunter's mark as a bonus action.
Yeah. The mark flashes above her head like a fucking
And I will chasing her and look at her. And I look back and just make a snap, just a signal with a draw hand language to what one that come.
Okay, we move on. And then it's Felgos.
I'm recording. Here goes the. Ja,
Oh! Ska jag vara
ja.
Okej, Rissa. Fuck you.
The way I said with my pirate. My pirate.
Felgos is kind of tipping back in his chair and going, I didn't think it was that drunk.
Do I feel there is a pirate?
You do not have pirate sense. You can't. You don't have a pirate. It's like a gaydar for pirates.
Gator. That's
You do not sense another pirate.
No, you're not the pirate.
I have a plan to fix this thing. I'm telling you. I have a plan.
He's like, can you fix my chair?
Yeah?
I think it's
am.
broken.
I'm holding it here.
So it's bolted to the ground. It's just going backwards as he's going. I think it's broken.
Well, I'm asking if you can turn to a drag.
My problem is not turning into a dragon.
Well, can you do it?
I can. I just don't fit places well.
Well, I think about we go outside. I have an idea to fix this.
Look, I can't do another eating competition, mate. I really can't. Bring the bottle.
What?
Bring the bottle.
I will bring the bottle. We will celebrate after.
He jumps off the chair, and you both right here, so you can walk together.
Yeah. I'm gonna see where it's
And
Hey,
Lord.
heavens.
Okay, so he jumps off. He jumps off his chair and he goes.
Thanks, Diet.
Woo! What's the strong stuff?
I know, right?
I'm usually not drunk in one direction.
Because everything was bleeding. We are sinking.
That's not good.
I know.
Oh shit! No wait, I can fly. I'm good.
Yeah, well,
So turn into a dragon.
Not indoors. I always get yes that when I do it indoors.
We jump out the window.
The window is not open. It's closed. I get in trouble when I jump out windows as well.
Just do
I get in
it.
trouble a lot.
Do it.
You do it.
I will break it if you try to.
I break it. I'll jump off. I'll let it back.
Okay,
Break it.
I will break it.
How do you break it? What? Good.
I will.
How do you? Because you have a bunch of like, what to do?
Well, I will. It's just like, is it? How is it closed? Is it with a like?
It's an ornate window,
Yep.
and it's latched shut, locked.
Okay, I will have to do it.
Out of all the things, if you use to break a window, you choose flesh and bone.
Well, I can choose a table. I will choose tables. Yep.
Roll athletics.
And 8.
The table is bolted to the floor. I like you run over and go. Plan B.
You break it. I take the blame.
The halfling walks over. Actually, let's see. I'm not gonna give him out here. I'm just gonna roll his strength. And he goes.
We won.
Yeah. And he takes like a chunk of the floor out with him, and he just tosses it through.
Ja, det är när man hade.
And he just goes. That shit is fun. Okay, let's go. And he steps up with it, and you both jump up.
Yeah, and
You
I will-
land in the sand, and that's the end of your turn.
I think you can jump on the floor. The table.
Does he make up? No, he does not. And then we have the Minotaurs. Looking around, worried. Then we have him. Let me just go ahead and shift that backwards. Okay. Then we have it. As you see it swimming with its tentacles. You also see them breaking the window. We move on, and it's Took's rock.
Oh,
The glass, particles of glass around you are sliding that way. Internal error. I don't give a shit.
where am I?
Minotaur's head.
What's happening?
Minotaur's head.
Yeah, I'm not.
You're also missing a foot.
I know.
You see it in the cage.
Do you want to know what's happening?
Do you?
Do you?
You just woke up to the face of a worried medic. You remember the medics because you saw them gather around the cage.
So what's happening? What's happening?
Well, you are right next to. You can ask them.
They're still in the halfling form. Still.
Yes.
Yeah.
I look at her. That Asian or character woman. That character woman is a jerk. We need to stop
It's
her.
a jerk. We need to stop her.
But you still can go up, right? Or not?
It's hurt.
Can you turn back?
I tried to step up.
with a halfling form?
You stand up on a foot because standing the stump hurts. It's actually healed over. There's like a healed stump. You can stand on it, but it's not. It's wobbly. As you have half movement.
Okay.
I looked at her and took one. Yeah, you are still.
And
Yes.
Tux,
I am too.
you notice something, Tux. You notice that the water now goes to the edge of the stairs. Instead, there's no
Oh.
beach anymore.
Screaming.
That's
Or
bad. It's really bad. Are we thinking?
I don't know. I just try to hunt down that character woman.
I tried to stumble out.
Okay.
So, do you have anything to do a fake knee? I think I have something you can use.
I'm just gonna do that. Let's draw the new code. Perfect.
I look at Luke and do you have any long kind of things? Maybe you run a little bit better still. I think I have some bandage you can tie it off.
No, I didn't mean to take. So what do you do?
I stumble out through the door.
You can move a total of 30 feet.
30.
Yeah, if you use both. It's 15 total. What's your normal speed?
30.
So it's 15. So if you move once, you make it
To
to the edge and grab the edge. They can move again if you want to.
If in the happening form it's only 25 max.
Oh yeah, so you make it here. Then you can move again if you want to. You see Palmig heading towards the boat. The boat is now floating freely in the water, a swim away from the rapidly sinking casino.
And she's growing.
Now, yeah, and you also, back here, you still have, because it's diving like this, you still have the beach back here. But there is something funky happening with the water. So what do? Do you move again, or do you use a stud?
Oh, well. I can cast infestation. To the
Character woman. Home bombing.
What do you call? What's the cast? Infestation.
Infestation.
You throw your hand out, a purple shine, and then she gets to roll Constitution saving throw. Against?
Constitution saving.
What's your saving throw?
They'll play.
Let's say.
Yeah.
13.
13. She has +1. She manages to dodge away as the bugs crawl out of the ground. Your turn is over, and we move on to Lionheart.
I got a nat 1 on the perception check. I just thought, what the F is going on here?
You see her as she furrows her brow. You see it over there, and she goes, thinking. Let's move to the good idea.
Let's
Now you both. I'm just gonna roleplay it as you both being insanely hurt, because you kind of are.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna roleplay you as leaning on each other. Towards. Do you want to do anything else as you head towards the boat?
I don't think so. Just my mind is just going to take the boat. And
Perfect. I'm just
maybe
gonna-
like throwing some compliments on the fight.
Yeah, you talk about the fight as you kind of hobble towards the boat. Just imagine this giant kitty around the shoulders of this little girl. You make it 60 feet together.
Okay.
So you make it, and then you make it 40 this way. Yeah. Catch up with Nate. And then we have the rest of them as they also move with you.
And they know my sign.
Yeah.
Draw hand sign.
As you all head towards the outside. Levine?
Didn't you miss someone there?
Shit, where'd it go? Okay, Wish. Perception. 10 or more, and you realize your current situation.
Okay. Let's go with 20.
Yeah. You realize something was wrong, now you realize you think.
Yeah. And I also realized that I'm about doing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. First you saw a table come flying out the window, and then you saw Larissa and Felgos come bounding out.
I'm not really surprised though.
Here's Felgos, you forgot that this guy.
And one thing is,
He's just floating.
I did not want to interact.
Well, since there's a new pretty neat hole in the wall. What?
I have questions, I don't know if I want to answer.
What did you say?
He said he doesn't want to interrupt them. Okay, never mind. Focus on game.
Yes, awesome. There's a new very neat hole in the wall.
There is.
Yes.
Well, in the window.
Yeah, in the window. So I'm gonna head over there and
Yeah, acrobatics to make it in. Oh, actually, no. You have climbing. So you make it 30 as you run up the rocks. Then you climb into the window and you land behind the bar at a grand total of 45 movement, leaving 15 more.
awesome. Continue inward. And I'm aiming for the kid where I last saw the kid.
Now, panic has started to strike in here, as it's very obvious that something is wrong. Now, all the nobles have started scattering all around. I'm not going to actually scatter all of them. Just imagine them being completely worthless. And you see one noble step hard on the back of the kid as he trundles forward. That's the boss. Now, and that's your round. As we move on to Loreen, who's not here, so skip her for now. Nobles go, as they start panicking.
Too rich for this!
Basically, yes. You see people, some are kind of like scrounging down coins. People are grabbing bottles. People have a twisted sense of what to grab when you're in danger. As I said, they're useless. And we move on. That's him. Squidward. And
He's gone.
no, he's not. Actually. There is a shark down there. I gotta pronounce this right.
It's an aspect.
Okay.
It's an aspect.
You hear a voice. It seems to come from everywhere at once, and you barely remember. It is painfully like the voice of the happy-go-lucky bartender before. But it's darker, it's sinister, and it is happy. It says, you all belong to Slugfest. Now you actually get to roll either a knowledge arcana or a knowledge history. If you want to.
It doesn't matter for me, whatever.
18.
18?
And I got 6 so I'm
19 on history.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I got 6
And what do you roll? Arcana history. And you?
I got 6 on whatever, so
What about Nathan? The name Slugfest.
So what should I?
Either arcana or history.
Okay. So will be. It's a 9.
You know nothing. On arcana?
10 arcana.
Now, you guys have rolled high history. You too. Oh yeah. You actually saw him as he disappeared below the ocean, looking different. And then you heard, and you heard a rumbling voice as it said, "You all belong to Slugfest." Slugfest is the name you get to roll on. Arcana. It's the one who has the most.
7 plus 2. No.
No, sadly
Not
no.
really.
yeah, I think it doesn't matter.
So those of you who roll high have heard this name before. There is rumored, most people believe it to be only rumored, this believed to be a Kakin society. Shady criminal network that apparently worships some manner of dark god, some manner of below the ocean sea. They're known for having, let's say, long-term plans, like in the hundreds and hundreds of years, which actually is good proof that there is an ancient being behind their doing. And you feel that you may be caught up in the culmination of one of these. Now, after that, Haomi. She runs downstairs, slips in the blood, but keeps running. She hits the water and starts swimming.
She can move 40.
She moves 60. It uses all her action.
Oh
I
shit.
don't know
Okay.
who can
Yes, 30. 30 again.
Oh.
Then it's you need.
I will go out and I just still chasing. And I
30
want to ask
30 or
him.
40.
Sure, 30.
Okay.
And
You make it to the edge of the stairs, and you see it. All her like fancy golden robes kind of pop up from the water
and
as she moves
yeah,
towards.
and I want to do, and I want to, if you would say it's okay or not, I want to take my that action. I have grabbed it from that guy with the pants, with the fancy pants, and I cannot do that action and try to drag her back because I have a straight ring on my hand.
What are you trying to do with it? What item are you using?
Attack chain. This really long attack chain.
Oh yeah, the attack chain from the brown assassin.
Oh yeah.
I have the straight ring. Can I?
Are you trying to combine them?
Oh.
Okay. You're
On my
not-
hand, so
It's not 60 foot long, the shape. So you will have to run one more round, and then we can talk about it. Yes, it's not a 60-foot shape. That weighs a fuck ton.
or if I can shoot with the angle of Bao Ming and let her slow down her movement, if it's
You can absolutely shoot her if you want to.
yeah, I want to shoot with the angle and let her feel pain.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay, natural 20. Oh, plus,
Oh, she accidentally.
28 total.
Yeah, you hit. Roll damage.
And with the damage with D8. And because my group stalker first attack round, so
Yeah.
wait. So wait. Will be and Hunter's Mark. Plus Hunter's Mark. Hunter's Mark will be plus
Oh my god. I forgot how many dice you rolled when you actually hit
with
something.
1d6.
Yeah, go ahead.
So will be
Alright.
21.
Your arrow, meant to graze her, lodges itself deeply in the skull of Palmi.
And
As
I
you end her movement forever.
What?
and I just use my draw side language to
You
Oh,
smell
that's-
blood in the water.
That's a rock song.
Ooh.
I use my draw side language to mention others to take her. Draw side language only draw.
Gotcha.
No.
And we move on. Nerissa.
Okay. I tell him I have a plan that involves you
Why do we need a plan?
because it's gonna be epic.
I'm in.
I reckon. This is gonna be awesome.
Let me see. That means the figurative meat. Max. Nu.
Nej.
När går det?
Någon
När går nästa? Är det nästa som är 040?
här kött. Nej, vi kommer inte in.
Du borde hinna den. Om vi kör på nu så kan vi faktiskt hinna klart någonting.
Nej, kött.
Absolut. I värsta fall så kan vi köra ett efterspel med er. Alright, so, but let's...
Nej, jag kan ta av kött för dem. Så.
Vem var det?
No, I mean Oscar.
Okay, so I'm just gonna change the size a bit.
Charizard!
And we go.
Not Charizard, just a
It is
regular
the right
fucking dragon.
colors. I know it's of
No,
course.
he-
Fergus just were in a blaze of orange light. He stands before you, breaking the palm in half to his right. Goes, oh shit! He falls on that.
It's fine.
He kind of scrounges himself free and looks down at you and goes, "What now?"
Pick up me. I will need to stand here.
He lifts you up. Let me show
Why
you
am I touching?
Felgulos in his glory. Using his one arm, he picks you up.
That's a dragon.
casually-
Charizard is not a dragon.
Amy, and flings you back. Roll acrobatics.
Oh my god. 10.
You land on the back, sliding down a bit, but stopping yourself by digging your heels in.
easy.
Now what?
Fly up in here.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Roll athletics.
Hey, Jennifer.
10.
You manage barely. You feel two of your nails chip off as you dig in, as the force of a dragon taking off. A lot of G's. A lot of G's.
Yeah, I'm holding.
And you are now on the neck of a flying dragon.
Yahar! This is a new pirate way.
That's the reason.
I'm gonna change it to attack.
Yes. Well, you know,
He
that's
floats
safety as a
in
friend.
the air, and that's where we end this.
Yeah, it's fine.
Moving on. The kid, you hear a as he wakes up, looking around him, scared. Then it's the Minotaurs. They trundle out. You see them shouldering nobles left and right as they run. There is a roll of perception.
9. Right? I need to check my...
Gotta check my pot. The new tokens, I can replace all those with new ones, weigh 50% more. So satisfying.
Then you can flip them. Really.
They're really nice. Actually.
Part of me just wants the coffee.
Coffee's great.
I hope someone
Especially since I love coffee in the first
I think it was pretty cool.
It's super cool.
Yeah. I'm going to see the
No, 9.
Nio bara. Okay, well, I'm not going to tell you a lot then, but from here, you see a flash of lightning. A flash of light. And you swear you see a lady, draped in white, glowing white, extending her hand down. And then you just see, once again, cast in darkness, the floating. She seems young, hair flowing around. Roll a religion. Give me 18 or above. I give you even a hint.
Wait, hur mycket då?
18 above.
This is always bad.
Damn it.
Tell me to think.
Nej, vi kastar inte smart att tävla.
You hear only a soft voice. It's spoken across the waves, but still it hears all the way to you, as if supernaturally. It says quite simply, "What did you get into this time?" And then it's gone.
I don't know.
No, it didn't speak to you. It spoke to whoever was here.
Can I yell? Is you here?
And he's right here, actually. It seemed through the window. You,
Can I yell?
yeah.
Wish!
Huh?
Someone's calling you over here.
I'm a little busy in here.
You see inside the window, you see nobles. Running back and forth.
I'm fine.
Okay, we move on. That looks.
Hey, Mr. Minotaur, help me!
Oh shit, I forgot something actually. I need to slightly adjust the water. The air.
Oh, damn. Det var tur det.
As it starts floating in, reaching the edge, quenching the flames on the stairs, starting to cool along your feet. Like you see the boat in the distance. What do you do?
I say to one of the Minotaur, Help me, I can't run! Help me!
Persuasion.
She would tell. Yes.
How much?
No, persuasion. 15.
Oh, the Minotaur nods at you and points to his shoulder as he leans down.
I climb up.
Now you meet about. Oh yeah! He just slams through the wall, and he pulls you up and grabs you.
Run for the boat, please!
We move on. Wish.
Yeah. Heading over. You guys. I'm heading over to the crowd there. Looking for the kid.
Yeah. You see him on the ground, shaken and confused as he looks up at you.
Yeah. I run forward, pulls off the knife that held this rope down. Tell him, okay, quiet. I'm gonna save you. The entire place is sinking. Just trust me. I'm gonna get us out of here. And then grab him up and have him over.
He asks you, he whispers in your ear, it says in your ear, am I done now?
Probably, but you need to stay alive. If you stay here, you're gonna get it.
So you're gonna help him then?
Yeah.
You realize, roll inside.
Yeah.
Okay. You grab hold of the kid and start moving towards exit. I know exactly where it's going. This is not it. Okay, so we're done with that.
I actually head back up here since I saw someone of freaking dragon fly just outside where I came from.
Okay, you get back here and you see them outside the window.
Wait for me, Larissa!
No time! Water is just pouring into the window, and you hear crashes all over as windows break and water starts pouring in.
Fucking hell. You
The light in
Right
here, which used to be
now.
this nice golden, turns purple.
Can't you walk on
Is-
water?
Yeah, you can.
Is there still a bottle of whatever?
Tons of whatever.
I'm gonna grab one of them.
Roll perception. The higher, the more fancy and more expensive the bottle.
Oh, awesome.
Roll low and you grab trash.
Perception 11.
You grab the semi-decent stuff.
I have booze, Larissa! Pick us up!
I
Please.
also have booze.
I have more booze! For you!
Oh, you don't.
Here's
You
Larissa going.
certainly
Normal
don't.
boost, double boost. Okay, we move on. Lionheart.
Yeah, I'm feeling the same as well. Just trying to get towards it because I don't know about any dragons. Right now.
And you make it out. Now you see water licking, almost making it onto the fancy carpet of the casino floor as more and more windows start going around you. And water makes
But it's
She looks down and goes, I fucking hate water.
yeah, me.
Can I ride you? She climbs on your back. Now, and that's you. And then we have Loreen. You're a shark.
Yeah, I'm a shark.
You're down here. You have a unique perspective down here.
Okay.
You see
I think I want to go back, or I want to kill him. Yeah, I want to kill that fucking bitch.
I don't think now's the right.
roll perception with advantage due to being a shark and underwater.
Perception.
What does the shark have?
So it's not
That's
performance.
actually a really good question.
You
Nah,
don't, you don't use your own.
okay, I'm a bit drunk.
You don't see.
No, wait, perception plus 6.
Okay.
Roll plus 6 on perception.
Ja, men
You are a shark.
men inte dina egna. Men fight.
Men jag vet inte.
Vi har kollat det. Hon är plus 6. Vi kikar på det.
Plus 6. Okej. Okej. Plus 6 på det jag har. 1.
With advantage. Så du rullar igen med hållningen. Boll högsta.
1 står
Eller?
6.
Thor. You see him as he stands on the head of the dragon turtle, black robe flowing behind him, as he raises his, not hands, his weird tentacle mask that glows purple above him.
Can I slit his throat? My jaws?
You can absolutely try.
Yeah, I will. I will
You
fucking slit that
swing
motherfucking
downwards.
throat.
Right? As you near him, you sense something below you. And you look down where the dragon turtle is heading. You see two large pools of light.
Help me.
You realize it's eyes. And they glow.
I think I still have to speak with animals. I will like call to the dragon girl. Help me, this man, this thing is so bloody evil. We need to take him out now.
Dragon turtle looks at you and says, "Goodbye, little friend." It swims towards the eyes.
Die. Please don't die. Don't leave us, please. I should mention that I can speak.
What do you want to do? You still want to attack?
Yeah, I want to slit that motherfucking bastard's throat.
Then do.
Yeah, I will. Fucking attack that bitch.
You make it. You go downwards. You make it close to him, but next round you attack. Okay?
Okay.
And here's the thing. You've got to
We
get
don't
the bus.
have that much time.
Ja, nej, här vad jag kommer göra. Jag kommer ta vad som händer under vattnet med bara dig. Vi kan ta det på Facebook sen.
Okay.
Because it's gonna, yeah, we'll do it later. So you can go get the bus. Because you're out of the game for now. And something very special will happen to you.
We have
Most
Yeah,
likely.
well, I'm
Yeah, but I'm gonna go back here later. So.
You follow to the bus.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna have you swim towards the boat now.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys can head off, and these people actually have skin in the game, so.
no, just help me collect these things.
The body is floating, but all you see, like, the only reason it's floating, because it's a scrawny bastard, is that there's a bunch of air trapped in the ropes.
Yeah,
But that is
I guess.
slowly deflating. You see the body sitting down. Now, we move on. I'm going to go ahead and remove this one, and this one. Okay, now,
Here.
nothing.
And
That's
Is
gone as
that-
well. You.
And
now,
look at the water beginning to flow in my mouth.
oh,
So-
fucking hell.
And I just take a big breath and look at others with the draw sign language because draw. So,
Yeah.
and with a mention that we need to get her. And
Yeah, she has her fucking money, they say, in common.
with this. And so what should we do?
Like,
So, and I still look at the water with
He look at you and goes, whoever gets her first gets the lion's share.
nice race. And I just take a breath, deep breath, and try to move.
Okay, roll athletics. Is that swimming?
Yeah,
As you try and reach.
athletics. Will be okay. Athletics, right?
Yeah.
There. 20. Not natural. Not
Okay.
still scared. Still really scared and just go from. And maybe with the half, maybe about 30 kids, I take my
Okay.
action.
While climbing and swimming, each foot of movement costs 1 extra foot. So you move half speed.
Okay.
So. Okay. So
Can
you
I
make
take-
it
Oh,
30 feet.
yeah. And can I take the chain to drag her back? Attack still.
For you have to get it within 30 feet.
Yeah.
And then it's. There is a R.
I guess I also be wished, right?
Yeah.
Oof. I'm
It's pretty good.
taking my foot. Apparently, it's a dragon. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm gonna stay steady. We're gonna get more boosts. The to celebrate me.
I fly bad when drunk. Just warning you.
Yeah, just hold it steady as a king.
Can't promise that, but I'll try. As he flies closer.
Yeah.
His head pokes in through the window.
Why? Boost.
He slams his head in the top window. Ow!
You're born, wish. Arr.
And then we move on. This one goes with wish.
I'm not done yet.
Okay, what else do you do?
I just want to tie the rope around his neck and secure myself.
He gets visibly.
Yes, it's secure.
The fuck are you doing?
I just don't want to fall off, okay? Don't worry, it's not time.
We're gonna have words later.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Leash. Come on.
Arr. Arr.
And then what?
Well, I'm just waiting for wish.
Okay, we move on. It's the Minotaurs. They run out with hooks. And they all start heading towards the boat. I like it to become your like guardian angels. Just Minotaurs. There's a Minotaur squad!
Peter,
Huh?
okay, do I have my key?
What's it?
I do.
Huh?
Steel?
Perfect.
No, it's used it as T-Rex.
Yeah, but
No, it has not.
damn it.
Okay, so that's him. That's gone. That's gone. Tux, you're cradled by big, muscular, hairy Minotaur arms.
Okay, you're strong, you can swim. I can't. Can you swim towards the Palmin?
We're going to the boat. Stay on or drop off, but I'm going to the boat.
Okay, go to the boat. I take off my rope. I do this a lasso and try to catch.
Yeah, within 30 feet. It is a sleight of hand. It is 15 or higher, the last two. 50? Yeah, because you're trying to get someone in water. It's not easy.
I'm not in the water.
No, he is. Just imagine trying to catch someone who's floating in water.
60.
16.
As you pull Hao Ming. Now, at this point, I'm gonna fast forward this bit. Because we don't have to do the race anymore. Because Hao Ming is being dragged by. Hao Ming suddenly goes.
Get her!
And I'm just gonna fast forward to the bit where you all, wet and tired, make it on to the deck of the boat.
With the crocus. And I will. It's not my turn, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Now I want to know what you intend to do. Wish acrobatics to make it onto the dragon.
Yes. And that would be a
That is good enough. As you know, the boy is just wide-eyed, looking around, desperately grabbing onto the scale.
Okay, seriously, I have no idea what's happened. Whether you befriended a freaking dragon. But basically, I'm going to compose a freaking epic about
That
this.
doesn't matter. I will enjoy that song.
You're bard? You're bard, dragon says.
Yes!
Felgalos, F-E-L-G-A-O-L-O-S.
Perfect! Can you say that?
Not too well. People always get that wrong.
Yes, I will try to remember that.
Roll,
Perfect.
roll history.
71.
You've never
Well,
heard of any
11
before,
if I
right?
combine.
Okay. Now what?
Now, can I see the boat?
Yeah, you can.
I'm telling you. And keep right.
Yeah.
Be ready to jump.
We're not staying in the dragon?
Jump. Fly over the boat.
Felgalos flies, and really quickly he clips one of the palm trees. He goes, whoops, whoops, my bad.
It's fine. It's
And
fine.
then he flies straight into the sail.
Don't fight me. Say the stupid.
It goes straight, it wraps around him, the mast snaps as he falls onto the deck of the boat, completely tied up. You roll onto the deck. I need dexterity saving throws on both of you. Oh, advantage in dexterity.
So, yeah, the more fast about it.
You now next to it, because he's going.
Yeah,
You make it without damage.
acrobatics.
Yeah. No, dexterity saving.
Saving. Vilken var det för?
Dexterity.
En 17.
You both land safely on the deck as Spellglass is completely wrapped up like a straitjacket in the frigate.
Like, cut.
He goes, just leave me for a second.
Yes, I still have.
I need a moment.
I still have plan.
Does it need to happen now or can it happen later?
Well, it depends if I can see the other random bartender guy.
Oh no, he's way below the ocean.
Okay. Then I thought we were.
Now, you see nobles as they desperately try to swim out from the sinking casino. The boat moves, manned by the Minotaurs who don't give a fuck. As the last of the casino goes below the ocean, the suction just sucks all of the nobles in. Deep, far down below, you see a flash of red, and then just pure purple light that fades as the golden goose is gone. Now, I'm going to sum this up a bit. I think the most important thing here is, well, first of all, the dragon. But he's kind of stuck in the rig. You help him. What does Wish do? You speak to the kid.
Yes.
And you speak to
Roll
the
the
drums. We can act that out. That's fun.
Yep, we have time.
I
You
would
have
have
time.
regularly.
And
Now-
the palming crops. Can I do a not really special thing, but it's knife he always do. He try to drag palming scrolls again with the underwear. Just like her underwear, otherwise he just grab all her clothes.
Can I loot her first?
And I take her clothes, the robe, and throw it to Toots. Wear it.
Now, I'm going to have you over here as well, because you are very much involved. Where the hell are you guys?
No, we do
Oh.
that.
I'm standing in the water, like usual.
Now, the four sisters gather around you, and they look at Tux, who's holding the bag of holding.
And the clothes. And
What's your name, Halfling?
Neville.
That's not shady at all. People usually know their name when asked. He does the talking. There is gold that is owed to us in that bag of holding. I assume you will give it to us. We want nothing but our salaries. We don't care about the rest.
I look at Toots. Can I do the check? We can check in all eyes. Maybe I hope it's not empty. And I look at all the roll divide. Should we? We can all of we see. And we just give the ship with that ribbon crops, but all we can see if it's gone or not gone. We can see the character will sings if they lie to you or not.
Anything below 2,000 gold is ours. That is our pay.
Is it your wage?
It is our wage. 500 gold ahead.
Then you have it.
Just want to make sure we understand each other. I lay no claim to anything above it, but before you open that bag, anything below, matching exactly 2,000 gold, is our wage.
Then you give you your wage.
Do I hear what you're saying? Can I roll perception?
You can absolutely hear it.
Awesome. Since I hear them talk about salary, I head over there, having the kid with me.
Yeah? It's just tagging along.
Yes, salary. I wish was here playing, so I should have my salary as well.
Roll trickery. Well, lying. Deception.
Yeah. But wish was hired to play.
That's true.
That's 20.
The bard will get what is owed as well. Understood?
Yes.
They look
Let's say we share.
at the faint glow underneath the waves. We have to get a new job.
And I just say, so, the business we had talked before.
Press the gold. Upside down, hold it. And gold, silver, copper, platinum start pouring out. And then a few different things.
Right here.
Some gems. And also a couple of items. One rolls, it seems much heavier than this. It looks, I can show you. You guys can consider what you want to ask them. The first thing you ask them. Right. It's gonna have to like zoom in.
No, we know. We don't say it.
Okay.
We don't know.
This is what you see. It is a small orb that glows. And as it touches the ground and rolling, it sets it on fire. You also see there appears to be a noose with a dark cloud hanging around it, as well as a shield that embeds itself in the decking. Oh, right. Yeah. And then we have two daggers. They seem to be made of pure darkness.
I looked at the daggers. And I looked at 2,000 gold for you each, but could I take that?
Like I said, we just want our wages.
Okay, and I take the dagger. Just try to. Can I do before I take? Can I do the check to make sure it's not a trap or nothing? If I touch, will be something.
You cannot tell if it's cursed by rolling.
Do I see all of it?
Yeah?
I'm good. Can I?
No, you're cutting the
I will look at the dagger. It's sharp. If it's sharp. It's sharp.
It's very
And it's 2. And I check my bolts and okay, still have places. And it's growing or not? It has any things come
no,
up.
it seems to swallow light.
And I cannot see it. It's just only darkness. And okay, and I just walk at it, and they look it down and look at others. Could I take it?
Well, you're gonna have to talk to the rest of the group about that. So here's what I'll do. I'll tell you all what items are with. Apart from the gold for their wages and your wages of 500 extra, it's not 20. Come on, there is an extra 1,200 gold. That you can split. 200 gold each. Now you can speak to them.
Oh, and I look at others.
I'll tell you what items will have to be done.
Oh, could I take that dagger? And I look at other rolling 5. So could I take it? Have you guys seen this before? When you have
Haven't you think?
just that character woman just take it. Just you don't know what she had in her bag.
Sometimes when people bet more than they have to pawn items. I assume it's some adventurous trinket.
Okay. And I look at the dagger for a while to my books.
You might need it more than I.
And I just turn to other 4 and so you're looking for a new job. So now it's the business. Still, you guys think, yeah, you say George is right. Yeah. My uncle still has a job for you and he opened his door. I just want to understand. Because I don't know why you not really like him.
We don't pick our own jobs. You hear this, the like barbarian that
Fake.
kind of growls a bit. Very uncivilized, that one.
And I just say, look at them and say, actually, he said he wanted her while you fall sick, and he really needs you for, and we really need you for.
It doesn't really matter who needs us. We need to do some bidding. Someone we care about.
We can talk about it. I can follow you back to Brigadarin, and I don't know, Uncle is
We need
here.
to go to Waterdeep now.
Yeah. We need to back to Waterdeep, and we have not really big, but we have small base there. And if you not really trust me, because I know our culture, I can follow all of you and back to our base. So we can talk, and I know what you for feelings, and I can try to say to them. Because uncle said that, and I just took out my letter and just pronounce, I will make good on that promise, and copy the Jarlax's voice. Just try to simulate, try to.
You've been very polite not to ask. But let's just say there's a reason it's not 5. We have a brother.
I respect.
Our brother's in water. Our brother has put himself in quite a lot of trouble. We're working off his trouble. But the man we work for, the debt doesn't seem to sink. He claims our brother is living for more than we make.
Do I know him before? I don't know if we.
We do not.
Oh, and I look at him.
He's the youngest of us.
Okay.
He has some issues.
And all of you from Metabranson before?
Spits on the ground.
Yeah, it's a past. I know. But yeah, I know maybe you don't heard about things before.
Here's the thing. If we are bound by magic not to act against the man who holds our brother, we can't, even if we wanted to. You get our brother free from under the foot of the snail. And we'll talk to you about
Or say that because my uncle Gerald said he's not in Waterdeep right now, but they still have lieutenant and others. I think you need the place. It's not Gerald, but a place. Not my uncle, but a place.
I need my brother free.
Yeah,
I need my
but
brother free.
we need to work together. I will help you. I will help you.
Help us well. Free.
Because we have a new life. We are not in the underdog anymore. We need to care new. We need to be free.
But this man is nestled deep into Waterdeep. He throws legal papers at us, claims it's all above board. That it's our servitude in his service is just to pay off our brother's debt. We just want him dead.
I heard something, and I take one of my letters again.
You can. Everyone can roll knowledge history when you mention the snake. The man who has the brother.
Autumn.
Everyone was criminal to roll with advantage. That means you.
I must know.
I am too, actually. Wait, I'm a criminal?
You're like, no, he doesn't ask nicely for things and he give it to me.
Ni står inte.
Om du
16.
tar min etta.
You free
I
know exactly who this snail is. This snail is a center in crime boss.
And I looked at it. Can I try to remember if Brigadari had do something with it before? If I have attend something.
Oh,
with
breaking
it.
it up doesn't work.
Yeah. Okay. And I
He
looked.
wants them to, but they don't take jobs.
Yeah.
So this snake, what is it for?
He's a crime boss. He runs a large syndicate in Waterdeep. And as far as you can tell, apparently, their brother got into a bit of trouble with him. Bought things he couldn't pay for, gambled money he didn't have, got addicted to things he shouldn't have. And now, as they try and work off his debt, the snail claims that their brother in captivity is only making it bigger by spending. So they will never be free.
And I just
Do you know where he is? In Waterdeep?
just say it.
He has safeguards in place to make sure we can't act.
So what's his name and how old is he? Could I know something about it?
He's very young, you wouldn't know him. His name?
Just outlook, outside look.
Yes.
That's all. And how old?
He's He's the youngest. He's
Life is 115.
90.
90. It's a baby.
90.
90. Okay, it's still a baby. It's
Yeah.
still.
Very, very young.
So it's changed to, so he outside look is about 10, 11. It's pretty young.
He's very young.
10, 11 old.
We took him with us when we left.
So outside. And
Now, so you talked to them. You've learned about a crime boss in Waterdeep. I'm very excited. You've asked to help. You haven't heard this, but they have a brother who is currently in captivity in Waterdeep.
Ja,
That's the fix.
kunde
Ja.
förstå det.
Very good.
I also need to talk.
Get to that.
Jag vill bara säga en sak.
Ja.
Lägga till i min karaktär. Alltså jag tänkte, hur fan ska Lionheart veta om Crime Boss?
Är det sant? Hur vet du det?
Jag tänkte på att jag har lagt till Tigermane som min brorsa. Och min brorsa är del av The Guard i Waterdeep.
Ja, makes sense.
Så jag har hört om...
Jag har hört att han klagar väldigt mycket
Ja.
på The Snail. The Snail's doing. Och det faktum att du har hört att The Snail, de vet att han är kriminell. De kan inte komma åt honom. Det är verkligen så här. He keeps everything spotless. Now, time for you to speak to the boy. And the boy looks up at you and goes,
I grabbed the fire stone first, just to fire, cool.
it's hot.
I put it down on my heel. Kid, do you know it's super hot?
He looks at it
You see,
and he snaps his fingers and it glows white. In turn, and you see runes appear on it. Oh, don't toss that.
Why?
Come back.
Ooh, another one.
No. Big. There's transmutation and evocation in it. What else? Oh, no, don't toss that.
Can I touch it? Is it still warm?
Warmish. It's like not burning warm, it's uncomfortable.
Oh, nice.
You can grab your clothes.
I'm gonna have good use of this in winter.
Can you get me back into the university now? Like you promised?
Yeah, what university? Where are you from? I have a lot, so many questions. You know magic?
He looks at you and he goes,
Oh yeah, not brown.
oh no, where's Brownhand? Where's Wish? Where's Wish?
Hi, me, Wish. It's me. The other one was an imposter. He's dead.
He said he'd help.
I can help you if you help me. What do you need? Oh,
They tossed me out of school.
why? What's
He, Blackstaff Tower.
I roll?
No. Yeah, sure. They don't allow music there.
Music? Why? Music is awesome.
They don't believe in the mingling of magic.
That's discrimination. What kind of tied up assholes are those?
Wish,
Why do you want to go back
Wish,
there?
I mean, Brownhand said it's all I got. I learned so much there.
What can you do except besides that taking bad performance thing, which I want to learn from you.
Stuff? I can show.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, we're gonna have some time before we get that. So,
It's gonna take, especially since Matt's stuck up. A lot of paddling. Now, you head back towards Netherlands. Felgalos helps row with his wings in the water. Like, I broke the mast, I gotta help. As he paddles away the water. He's in the front, so it kind of leans as he goes
How does it do that with one hand?
in circles. Now he goes. No, actually, he has two wings, but only one hand.
Isn't it better to use the legs in the back?
It's just wings. He has two wings.
Oh.
That's actually really good paddles. Now, you head backwards, having finished your work on the Golden Goose Casino. Let's talk magic items.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now, let's see here. Here we go. Let's talk. Oh, that's not right. Let's talk creature. If you toss this into the air, the next round a meteor will strike that location. The exact location. So move.
Cool. It's one use or once per day.
Once per day. Fell news gives you proficiency on death saving.
Maybe you can send.
The Shadow Blade daggers pass through cloth and anything unorganic without leaving a trace. So let's say you stab me right here. My shirt will be whole in front of my chest will be stabbed. And it deals necrotic damage.
Nice.
The shield you can use as a bonus action to attack. It's an offhand attack with shield. Strike.
Okay, perfect. It's better than
So I figured you can either decide now. The only one that's not here is there's nothing that really fits her perfectly. Whoever's bound to die a lot.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
I think there's several people who. Let's talk shield.
It's like I want it, but I may not like heals.
The shield you can beat people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that suits him better though.
I was up.
Yeah.
You get plus what level are you 4? That means you have what's your proficiency bonus? Still 2, right? No?
Yeah.
So that means you get plus 2 on death saving throws. But you get more and more the higher level.
And my else wants to see.
I already have it.
Well, I have my tower shield though, but one more could be. And I will sell the tower shield.
And if you guys want to, which I think you will, I can make an entire adventure of going after the star.
When do I get my red candle?
If you talk to the fucking fortune teller in this place, you would have gotten him. You never did.
I was eating competition.
I know you were. But that's not my problem.
Oh.
No.
I was eating.
You have to find prophecy somewhere else.
From find some NPCs.
Oh yeah,
It will be
Can I take this gem?
As a bonus action.
No.
Nice.
Oh, it's only these 4.
Only this.
Only these?
Yeah.
Okay.
The strike from this one, how big is it?
It's randomized how big the meteor.
Fireball. I love. I wish.
You literally toss it and it goes straight into the air. And a round later it comes.
De som tog den.
Jag är sugen på det.
Ni kan rulla om det i alla fall. Han som vill ha den kan lägga på hand och rulla om den. Jag rulla. GM är... Vilka vill ha fällnus?
Jag tar den gärna.
Du har redan plockat där.
Ja, det är jag.
Du har också.
Presto.
Och du vet, och det är så. Då är det... Då... All three.
Vad?
Jämnt eller jämnt?
Jämnt.
Jämnt. Nästa va?
Ja.
Ojämnt eller en D?
Ojämnt är min.
Jag tar en D20 för att rulla väl. Mer spänning.
Ja!
Jämnt.
Ja! Nu kan jag vara säker på att hoppa in och dö.
Men plus 1 på tärningsdagen, eller?
Lite profession har jag.
And that is it for today. We're half an hour over time, which you guys knew we would be, so that's fine.
Oh.
But that's a good place to stop. You all sail back towards Neverwinter.
Neverwinter. Och vi börjar nästa gång fortsätta med Neverwinter.
Nästa gång så börjar vi med, jag hoppas på en session.
Så lite mer namn så vi
downtime och sen, vad heter det, kanske inte slag direkt, istället svårt. Och sen efter det ska vi gå efter slag.
Och komma och så skicka så vi kan.
Ja.
Så då kör vi en lång rast till nästa gång.
Och vi har
Ja, det kommer jag att
vi har på 4.
Det är 4 på oss.
Yes. Precis.
Gärna.